ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to Wren High School up in Piedmont, South Carolina. Shout out to the athletic director, Mr. Yarborough for Wren, for letting us make this trip up here. You got a cool view, a short porch, and we are live for AC Flora and Wren. It's game 2 of the Upper State Championship. And guys, I got both of them with me. I got Jeff and Jim today.
Yeah, I've been asked and accepted to be part of the dynamic duo. So I guess it's the triumphant trio now.
Is that our nickname for the
Yes.
broadcast booth today?
The triumphant trio.
That's awesome. Well, Jeff, you missed the last time we traveled. Now you get the short end of the stick. You had to make the longer of the 2 drives we've had to make. How was that on your end?
It's not so bad. Hey, so Hacky Sack has swept the upstate too?
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Hacky Sack has swept the entire state for whatever reason. I meant to figure out what happened there because, like, genuinely, Hacky Sack wasn't even a thing. I mean, I wasn't in high school that long ago. It's been 6 years. I mean, it wasn't even I never even saw a Hacky Sack, like,
Well,
at all.
I think I could kick it maybe one time, and that's it.
I mean, that probably is accurate to where I am too. My hand-eye coordination, great. My foot-eye,
Yeah.
horrible, absolutely horrendous. So yeah, I'm not expecting much from my my hacky sack abilities.
And I was a soccer player in high school, and I still don't think I could do it.
Oh really? Oh, come on, Jim, give yourself some credit.
I don't know.
I think you got a bit more in you. I feel like Jeff Rose is the typical hacky sack player.
I still have my prime dad skills. I could definitely kick a hacky sack.
There you go.
See, I told you were fine.
There you go.
We got a perfect hacky sack single up here, and then the other 2 we're gonna act like we'll act like we're there too. But all right, well, gentlemen, it is Wren AC Flora. Game number 1 was a low-scoring affair, and I heard Dylan after the game talking to Lou Beziak. He said it was the most, or no, he was to me. He was the most tense game he's ever been a part of here at AC Flora, and I think we all felt that.
We sure did. It was.
No, Jeff, you never a doubt.
No, I'm just flashing back to the East Side doubleheader.
Exactly.
Oh, that sucked.
But I mean, up in the bird's nest, which I call it now in the press box. It was too close for comfort. But
Like we were almost out in like 2 hours. Like
know.
the game was flying by, and then we go 12 innings, 13 innings, and then another one.
Well, that was my problem because usually I love the games to fly by like that. But I like them to fly by when we're up 10 runs.
Yeah.
And we were up 1 run, and we're running out of outs. And I'm going, we need a couple of insurance runs here.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. Thankfully, I was not part of that one.
That was my birthday too.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
really?
Jeff.
That year, yeah, May 18th.
Good grief, y'all gotta pick better days. To have games.
I was at the stadium from 3 o'clock until just after midnight.
Oh, man, Jeff.
Missed the entire
You the man. You the man.
Oh man. And now we get to hopefully knock up things here. It's going to be a tough task, though. This Wren team is, I think, as everyone saw at home, they're a very tough team to beat. They don't make mistakes, and they pitch lights out. They're going to make you beat them, and we did just enough. Dylan Hernandez sat on one pitch, set one over the left center field fence, and that was enough to take home game number 1. It was a great pitching performance by both Vincent and Tyler Hernandez. Tyler having an outstanding day, a 7-inning complete game, allowing 1 earned run off of 2 hits and striking out 6 Golden Hurricanes. He was the main man for AC Flora. Now he turns it over to his partner, Sam McCutcheon.
And 1 run's as good as 10.
I mean, that's all we need. All right, well, I don't know how to do offense, how to do lineups. We'll go through ours and then go through theirs. It's a very, for everyone listening at home, you've probably heard this before. Leading off in center field, Charlie Scott. Batting second, the second baseman, Roper Wensky at third. The catcher, Dylan Hernandez. Fourth in right field, Tyler Hernandez. Fifth, the third baseman, Jack Chetwood. Sixth, the first baseman, Lonnie Lafitte. Seventh, the DH, Rohan Bremer. Eighth, the shortstop, Joe Ray. And ninth, the left fielder, Logan Price. Again, Sam's on the hill. Real quickly for the Golden Hurricanes around the diamond, Jake Hart, he's on the hill. Lucas Volkmer, he will be catching today for the Golden Hurricanes. At first, it's Ty Davis. Second is Chet Wincott. At short, Grayson Austin. Third, Tanner Smith. And left, Gage Knighton. Center field, Tyler Youngblood. And right field, Colton Motley. DHing for Hart is Cooper Sanders. So very similar lineups. The only difference between these last 2 games is the pitchers. And it'll be Volkmer. He'll be behind the dish. And they've been platooning him and Scurry, so it's kind of they have very similar stats. So we'll see if Volkmer can.
And they are taking the field.
They are exactly right now. They have some good jerseys. I do like these.
I do. They got good uniforms. They rival Flora's.
You think so?
I think so.
So
They picked they picked some good uniforms.
so I like the uniforms last night. I'm a sucker for some all whites. I was telling the girls in the softball, I love script uniforms, but these are pretty good too.
Yeah.
I think these.
I like the hat emblem.
I like them better than Lexington's. I think I'll say that. I think they look better than because they're the same color scheme. Is why I'm comparing the two. So. But yeah, let's get it underway. AC Flora Wren National Anthem, dead center field, 365.
All right, hold on a second, guys. I gotta adjust the bit rate. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We'll be right back, stream. All right.
Charlie,
All right, we're back on.
Charlie Wensky coming over mid game last time is like, he's like, y'all are live, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yes, I haven't told me. If you keep asking me the score, just keep telling me to go here. And we are live yet again. Well, it's the right-handed Jake Hart. Him and Austin Vincent have been a dynamic duo on the hill. However, Hart had one of his worst outings the last time around. Second time seeing Fountain in, and Fury did not miss him. 3 in a third inning, 5 earned runs, 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. He had a much better outing his first go-around, and that's indicative of his 1.58 ERA. He's 6-3 on the hill, making his 11th start of the year.
Is he any does he have any baseball in his future? Or is he an underclassman?
He is a junior at the moment, so he's having a outstanding season as a junior, but his top-end speed has not been, getting a lot of looks from the collegiate level, and he only really tops out just about, I believe, 80. So we'll see if Air Falcons can find a way to get past through Hart and go on to the state championship series. We'll keep an eye on Airport and Hartsville. That game, I'm not sure about the weather down in Columbia. I know it was a little sketchy when we were leaving, but hopefully the skies will stay clear enough for us to get through 7 here, and hopefully not more.
Charlie Scott's due.
Charlie Scott is due, hitting 440 over 91 at-bats. AC Flora Wren, game number 2 of the Upper State Championship Series. Falcons 1 win away from heading to a state championship game. First pitch on the way. That ball is chopped over to the third base side and foul. Got to pull up the Airport game on the other side. Of course, a lot of parties.
Charlie had a hard time getting his bat on the ball the other night.
He did it.
He was hitting it, but he just was I don't know.
Got 1 hit. He did lead off the game with a hit. His pitch is going to be
that pitcher was good.
Taking a changeup inside for a ball, it looks like. So yeah, with the camera angle, y'all have the exact same angle I have, so the in and out won't be as great, but I can say a tire low. Pitch on the way is popped sky high right behind home plate. It'll go out of play, and heads up as that ball will not find a body. And the only bad thing about being over here, and Jeff and I have talked about this, is we had to make sure we protect ourselves and the camera.
Hey, if I catch one, do I get to keep it?
I mean, you got the AD right beside you.
Oh, he'll let me keep it, right?
Say, got a whole bunch of Golden Hurricanes behind us.
Just keep it and get it autographed.
Yeah.
By which one of the kids who hits it?
Yep.
The 0-2. Got him looking, strike 3. Looks like the fastball caught him on the inside edge, and there's 1 away now. Well, Jake Hart, his 50th strikeout of the season. He and Vincent are pretty much neck and neck in that category. Vincent, after the game earlier this week, has 51. So now it's Roper Wensky, who had an outstanding game in the field back in game number 1. First pitch to him. Breaking ball low and away, ball 1 to the right-hander. Right on right here for the second batter for AC Flora.
Well, from this angle, you can't see where it's over the plate, but you can see whether it's high or low.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was low. The pitch on the way, that one shot foul. A 1 ball, 1 strike now to the 2-hole, and I will say it's a really cool aesthetic looking because the dugout is underground, which is one of my favorite things, kind of seeing the players all on the lining.
Mm-hmm.
Feels more like a major league game in a sense. The 1-1. Ball is lined right back into center field, coming on is Youngblood, and it will hang in the air for out number 2.
I tell you, we have been giving that center fielder a workout.
Yeah, Youngblood was all over the diamond in the game 1 between these two teams, and right there, he had an easier play, but I think that ball kept riding on him. He had to kind of stick his hand up later. So now it's Dylan Hernandez. He had the big swing that gave AC Flora the win. It was a difference maker in the 4th inning that we didn't think was going to be a difference maker at the time, but it was. First pitch to the right-hander. Fastball misses, I believe, a little away, ball 1. Dylan went 2 for 3 with a homer and 2 RBIs in the win. Hitting .412 on the season now. The 1-0. Breaking ball in the left-handed box, ball 2.
Dylan is extremely patient.
He's taking after his brother.
He is.
The 2-0. Ball is carved foul to the right side. Coming into the first baseman, it's Davis who has room, and he makes the play in foul ground. A 1-2-3 inning for the Golden Hurricanes. Jake Davis doing what he does all year. He starts off hot, and it'll be AC Flora coming onto the field. Sam McCutcheon to get us going. Welcome back here. Wren, AC, Flora, 1-2-3, top of the first for the Falcons, and now the Golden Hurricanes will come to bat in the bottom half. It'll be Sam McCutcheon, the Newberry commit, making what now is his 3rd start of the playoffs of the postseason, and he has been, again, another great year for AC Flora, 2.60 ERA, a perfect 9-0 on the hill, making his 13th start now. Right on right to Austin, first pitch. Fastball up around the letters, ball 1. You okay over there, Jim?
I am. It's a different perspective. I'm calling strikes when they're not.
That's the hard part when you're like right here. Depth perception's everything. The 1-0. Fastball. That one's called
That one's a
strike one.
strike.
Absolutely. Caught the inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, you got to kind of keep it on the catcher's glove and see where it goes and kind of see how the batter reacts. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the bender, and that misses low and away. Ball 2.
It is pretty up here.
It's
it
nice.
Really is nice. It's in the in the forest, and field looks great.
I mean, we hit one of the forestry if you hit it foul. You hit one in the forestry if you hit it over the fence.
Yeah.
We also do that as well as Flora. The 2-1. That breaking ball is flown into left center field. Coming on is Logan Price and Charlie Scott. It'll be Charlie Scott, the center fielder, calling him off and making the one-handed grab for the first out.
There's a house on across the road right from the left field, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I'd want to live there.
I mean, it's going to take a pretty decent fly ball with some major spin to get there, though.
Yeah.
Jeff, you can kind of see in the background of the video. Yeah, it's kind of out of the way. So now it's the right-handed Shep Wincop. Right on, right here. Second batter, first pitch. Breaking ball called, strike 1, top of the zone.
That was a good pitch. Good pitch.
Yeah, Sam, when that first, in the same sense, we've never seen Jake Hart. They've never seen Sam McCutcheon. These two teams don't play almost at all anymore. The 0-1. Weekly defensively chopped to the left side. Quickly 0-2 here with 1 away in the bottom of the first.
This is the first time I've been to Wren High School.
I think this is the first time a lot of us have been to Wren High School.
For any sport.
I was talking to Dylan and Tyler's dad. I mean, they've got a bunch of brothers, and he said, I've never been here.
Yeah.
He said, this is the first time. It just got out of the way up in Greenville. The 0-2. Fastball is grounded over to the second base of Lewinsky on the backhand. Stumbles, makes the throw to first in time. There's 2 away. Man, has he been excellent on the field.
He's turning into the vacuum cleaner that Chetwood is over on third.
Well, I feel like we've given a lot of love to that left side of the infield. Roper has really been locked down over there, the All-State second baseman. So now it's the freshman sensation. Colton Motley had the only RBI Wren got back in the first game, and it was in the first inning. And, Jeff, we did look this up. It is the Hideki Matsui stance.
Yes.
First pitch to the right-hander is a fastball upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, I asked Jeff. He's the Yankees guy. I said, it looks like Hideki Matsui, right? I mean, that's what I'm thinking of. And Jeff's like, I don't know. I said, well.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I looked it up. I looked it up pregame. Yeah. It's the exact stance I thought. Because I was like, I know that batting stance. It's not when you typically see in high school, the bat right in front of his, kind of the letters in the sense.
The other night, he's
as the pitch is coming
he
in.
must have a real fast bat swing, real good speed on the bat, because he doesn't pull it back until the pitcher. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons he's good. 1-1. That ball is popped foul to the right side. Quickly 1-2. He's number 23rd ranked player here in this freshman class in the Palmetto State, and I can see why. I mean, he has insanely pop, and he's at team high 20 RBIs. Makes complete sense, and he's been the workhorse at the third. Can Sam get him out? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, bottom 1. Sam will deliver the pitch. Fastball in the left-handed box.
Yeah, the other night I was up in the bird's nest doing the PA, and I didn't have the chance. I couldn't get to you to talk to you about this stance here.
That's what it was. I expected Jeff to know. He's the Yankees guy over there, and he came up empty. It's okay. You okay, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm all right. I had to switch to my iPhone.
Oh, no. 2-2. Ball was off the hands and pop foul. Jeff Rose was ready to make the play. He got out of his stance, I think, quicker than anyone else.
Ready to go.
Jeff, they are aiming for you. They're getting closer.
Got him.
By the 7th inning, they'll be right on us.
They must not know my game.
Yeah, we'll
Should
see.
hit away.
Yeah, I'm ducking for anyone behind me if there's a ball coming right at my head. Unless it's, weekly. The pitch. Swung through and missed. Change up low. 1, 2, 3 go the Hurricanes, just like the Falcons. And both pitchers start out hot. Sam gets his first strikeout, and we are scoreless going to the second.
I love to see Sam.
When he locks in,
yes,
it's fun.
It is.
All right. Are they playing music?
Yeah, but it's just so low.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it,
You guys can talk.
Oh, cool.
We'll keep it live.
Oh, we're still live?
Yeah, why
Oh,
not?
nice. And we just what we do in softball, Jim. We kind of just talk through the half innings because we're in center field. We can't hear any music.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shout out to the softball team going to their first ever state championship. And
Coach Marlowe has done an exceptional job with that team, because I remember when they were not even a factor.
Oh yeah.
And they have just, he has done he came from Lou Golf Elgin, and that he took that program pretty far, and he got the job at Flora, and he was up there with me, and during football, when I was doing the PA for football, he was doing the scoreboard. And he is a funny guy. He is a funny guy. And then I was kidding him. I said, man, I saw you this past year in football. You're out on the down the field coaching. I said, how'd you get that gig? You went from scoreboard operator to coach.
I mean, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate, upgrade, right? Ultimate promotion. Yeah, he's incredible. His girls were outstanding yesterday. They poured it on Seneca and were able to have a great outing. Well, we will, unfortunately, if depending on the outcome of this series, Game 1 to Gray Collegiate on Tuesday, and then Game 2 is right at home, James Marlowe Field, as Jeff so bluntly put it. Only southpaw in the Falcon order against the right-handed Hart. First pitch, changeup, misses wide, ball 1. And again, softball going to the state championship. They'll face Gray Collegiate, nationally ranked, and let's knock them off. Fastball outside, call strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That would be the ultimate upset.
That'd be awesome. I'm excited to call it. The 1-1. Change up low. 2 balls, 1 strike here to begin the second. Both teams went 1, 2, 3 in the first inning. 2 different pitchers in a sense. Hart will wind and deal the pitch. Fastball skips in, ball 3, and there's not a harder hitter to get out with 3 balls on him than Tyler Hernandez.
He'll keep the pitcher pitching.
26 walks so far drawn this year. The 3-1. That ball is driven in the right center field, and that will drop for a base knock. Motley recuperates, and Hernandez held at just 1. Well, the first hit of the game.
Swing, good hit.
First hit of the game belongs to Tyler, and we didn't really mention it pregame, but this field is kind of like our dimensions in a sense. Just 295 down the left field line, about 320, 325 down the right field, and straightaway center is 365. So.
But they don't have the net.
They don't have the net. Yeah, that net is upstairs. Now it's Jack Chetwood up. Jack has been a vacuum cleaner at third. The All-State third baseman will dig into the right-handed box, a pick off to first, and that's probably a really cool angle to watch on stream. Nice job from the first baseman, Davis, to just get a glove on that ball. That could have easily skipped toward the dugout. As he says my fault to Tyler after he fell over him. Tyler's a funny guy. I probably joked back. I couldn't read his lips though. First pitch to Jack. That ball is popped into the air right side in foul ground. Davis ranging over the first baseman, ranging fast, and that ball is just out of his reach, foul ball.
Boy, it was just out of his reach.
Yeah, you have a better view on that than I do, Jim. I have to look through a couple humans over here, and my call was based on everyone's reaction. When they didn't start cheering, I just assumed it was foul ball.
It was a tough angle for him to catch it.
Oh yeah, Davis.
He got his glove on it, but I mean, when you're coming backwards and at an angle.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you have to basically be basically almost always Willie Mays it, and it's over the shoulder, full extension grab. The 0-1. Ball's off the hands and pop foul yet again, 0-2. On Jack Chetwood, 31 of his last 61, dating all the way back to March 24th. The second half of the season has been owned by Jack Chetwood. He is the anchor in the middle half of this lineup that makes AC Flora such a tough lineup to navigate because you face the top 4, and then, of course, Jack is just the team leader in average, 449.
That's strong.
It is the pitch on the way to Jack. That one's lifted into left center field. Going back is Youngblood. He has room and makes the one-handed grab for out number 1. He went pretty deep into that hole, but...
And we are working him again.
Oh, yeah, we're going to test him all night, it looks like. So now it's Monty Lafitte up at the dish. This is probably my favorite 2 back-to-back walk-up songs ever in Flora. You get the guitar riff from Jack Chetwood and then the beat change from Monty.
I still say Jack's my favorite one.
I think Jack's my favorite. Monty's probably my second. They're both up there for me. Where do you have them, Jeff?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading texts.
Pitch is chop foul right in the home plate. Ball 1. Everything okay?
Yeah, well, just when I was dropping frames, everyone texted me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I got
about those frames, guys.
Everyone was like, when I came to when it was the first game against Canada, like they'd stop, and I'm like, guys, this is the problem because I don't know how to fix it. There's nothing I can really do to fix drop frames in a sense other than what I did, which was everything else. The 0-1 to Monty. That ball's off his hands and grounded foul to the right of the first baseman. It's 0-2. Well, just like Vincent, Hart will load up the zone. It was a very short game in part because there was pretty much no walks allowed.
No walks.
I mean, I think it was Tyler allowed 3, and
Yeah, Tyler allowed that one in the 7th.
yeah, that was the
Got a second.
one that got everyone's heart racing just a bit more than it should have. But everything works out. The Falcons do their job. The 0-2 to Monty. Fastball low and away. Ball 1. Falcon team averaging over 9 runs a game, just limited to 2 in the win. On Tuesday, just the second time we've held a 2 runs all season. The pitch on the way to Monty, the check swing to the breaking ball. He went around, strike 3. Breaking ball broke in front of the plate, and there's 2 away. I will tell you, Jeff, we can definitely see if they went around here.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in anyone's mind.
They're going to point to us. They're going to be like, yeah, no, safe.
Give them the Flora call every time. So now it's Rohan Bremer, the junior who has enormous power.
He had one really good hit in the last game.
First pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1.
Center.
Volkmer, the first time he's tested, ball 1. Yeah, no, he has enormous power. He hit 3 home runs last year at a team high 32 RBIs. This season, 2 home runs, just 17 RBIs, but that's kind of in part for the top of the lineup being so potent. We have 5 players with 30-plus RBIs this year. The 1-0. Bremer, that one's hammered to deep center field, ranging back his young blood. He has room, and no, he does not.
Baby.
He is gone.
It is gone.
Rohan Bremer's 3rd homer of the season. AC Flora's 22nd, and the Falcons jump up to a 2-0 lead.
He clobbered that one.
It looked like Youngblood was going to find a way to make a catch. He did not as that ball clears the yard. Bremer will bring the boom. Well, Jim took the words out of my mouth. That ball was gone.
It is gone.
Big time hit for Rohan, his 19th RBI. 3rd homer of the season. AC Flora's 22nd homer. We talked about the comparisons. You said such a good hitting team. That 2021 team, Jim, 25 homers. They're chasing them down, trying to at least.
They're trying. They're working on it.
Well, now it's Joe Ray. Right on right. 2 away. 2-0 lead for AC Flora now in the top of the 2nd. Hart will deliver the first pitch. Ray buffs a bunt. It's low for ball 1.
That 21 team was a home run hitting team. They didn't hit as well as this team does just in the field.
Yeah, I think this is the best team I think I've seen hit the opposite field. Now Joe Ray swings at. He chops that one to the 3rd baseman. Smith tested for the first time. Makes the play and makes it look routine for out number 3. However, the damage is done. A 2-out home run from Rohan Bremer, and AC Flora jumps in front 2-0, going to the bottom of the 2nd.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I mean,
damage has been done.
That's all it is. I mean, that's how it feels like this team looks at it. I feel like talking to Camden, we talked about it, Jim. Jeff, you weren't here for this conversation, but we were talking to their broadcast crew and about Charlie being the co-offensive 4A player of the year, and I think they kind of put this team's perspective. It's not, the attitude's different. I think it's, when something doesn't go your way, it's not a hang your head type of thing. That's how they described William Shaw over there in Seneca. This team, I feel like, is very much, all right, out, cool, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, and they never give up. We've been coming from behind all season.
And I think the senior leadership is really showing through right now. I mean, this group of seniors is pretty strong. And I've seen that. I may have said that against Camden, but I've seen that in different state championship teams. Most of the state championships that have been won at Flora always had strong senior leadership. Always.
And I mean, Jeff, you've grown up with these group of seniors. You've seen them play together pretty much their whole lives. How do you think that helps them?
They've grown up with me.
Oh, my bad. Apologies.
I've gone through my formative 40s with them.
But still, how do you? I mean, you get what I'm saying, though. I mean, they've been playing together from kids.
No, I mean I've known like Monty and Sam since they were really young. Seen a bunch of them play at PBL.
Well, there was this at the Dreer game one night, and I was doing it with Jeff, and there's this real good shooter for Dreer, and Jeff said, I taught him how to shoot. Remember that kid?
It was Ryan Lomanek.
Yeah. I taught him how to shoot.
I actually coached him in soccer.
That's awesome.
But yeah, he got everything from me.
Well, it's the hulking righty. Cooper Stinners digs in. Now Sam will come back to the hill with a 2-0 lead. The pitch from Sam on the way is a fastball in tight for ball 1. Right on right. As AC Flora was trailing for the first couple innings of that game on Tuesday and now find themselves in an early lead here on Thursday. The 1-0. Change
This guy here can pop it.
Yeah,
Gets
Sanders,
sold to
3 homers, 18 RBIs. However, he does, this Wren team, a little different. They do strike out a lot at the plate. That is, not a abnormal thing. Colton Motley striking out. That was his 21st strikeout of the season. Now, Sanders is better in the sense. He has 19 walks compared to 16 strikeouts, and he leads his team with 19 walks. The 2-0. Fastball's high, ball 3.
So is this the guy that's going to play football at Furman?
That could be true. Let's say.
Is
There's
he going to play football at Furman, this guy? Okay. Is he playing football or no? Okay.
football
Okay.
at Furman.
Yeah, football at Furman.
And he draws the 4-pitch walk to lead off the second.
He's big enough.
Absolutely. I guess it's either O-line or D-line, but
Yeah.
I think probably D-line makes more sense, but I could see offensive lineman. Yeah, Sanders was the one who drew that 7th inning walk on Tuesday. He was pitch ran for, and AC Flora was able to keep him at second. Now it's Tanner Smith, right on right. Smith comes in hitting .256 on the season. First pitch to him. Fastball's popped into the air. Foul ground to the right side of the infield. A long run for everyone. Roper Wensky, the second baseman, will come and make the grab over the shoulder. Oh, wow, Roper Wensky.
Way to go, Roper. That is athleticism right there.
Coach Howlett said it perfectly again. If you don't bring your bat, bring your glove. And, I mean, he's brought the bat all season. All of a sudden, the glove looks golden.
Came all the way from
I mean, don't get me wrong, he hasn't been a bad glove all year. Let me make that a little more clear, but the glove looks a lot more gold than it has. That was incredible. So Tanner Smith has his at-bat end early. Now it's Ty Davis, another right-hander here for the Golden Hurricanes. One away, first pitch to him. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Dillon, who quickly looks back Sanders at first. Again, the lineman, not a chance that he's going to really take off for stolen bags. He's out 5, but feels like that may not be the time, especially with Dillon behind the dish. How does he compare to Xander Buchan, Jim? You saw him play. He was exceptional.
Well,
Pitch swung through and missed. Fastball.
I think Xander had a little better arm, throwing to second base and throwing out the bases.
Yeah, it was a laser.
But yeah, he was.
Yeah.
But Dillon does a good job of not having very many pass balls.
Yeah, that's strike 2.
I mean, he's so big.
Yeah, he's like 6'4", right?
It's hard to get it by. He's kind of like Grayson Griner.
Yeah, Coach Howlett credited Dillon, saying he's the reason I'm able to throw some curveballs in the dirt. I'm not afraid it's going to get behind him, and Sam throws his breaking ball for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Sanders at first for Wren. Pitch on the way from Sam. Breaking ball is softly chopped to the third baseman. Chetwood looks at second for 1. No throw to first. Roper will just hold the ball, but heads up play from Jack Chetwood to get 1. So Jeff, that's a fielder's choice that does not result in a hit.
That's a normal fielder's choice.
Jeff was not on board with the fielder's choice that was called against Anna Lee Birch yesterday.
I wouldn't look it up. Yeah, you're right. Although I also did look at the check swing single.
I mean,
And
yeah.
she was going like this. It wasn't like a drag bunt.
Interesting. I mean, it works. It works all the same.
She was trying to get out of the way of the ball and went into left field.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Volkmer at the dish. The catcher takes ball 1 inside.
Did y'all do the Seneca game?
Yes.
You did stream that?
We did the last 2 of them. We did the Saturday and then yesterday. Well, Volkmer hitting .364 over 22 at-bats here in his junior campaign. He platoons with Scurry. The 1-0. Fastball's foul tipped and catches Dillon, looks to be in the thigh. Yeah, strike 1 is now Dillon's going to have to walk it off. Yeah, Jim, we saw a ball find the other part of the...
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you looked at me.
Yeah, I thought it hit his chest.
Yeah, I think you said
you were right.
Did that hit him in the face? I'm like, no, Jim, no.
It hit him in the other head.
Correct. Everything was okay, though. We can laugh it off now at Camden. Probably a Warrior Cup moment, I think. So 1 ball, 1 strike, now 2 away in the bottom of the second. Flora in front, 2-0. The pitch now, that ball is grounded over to the third base side, and fair ball.
Wow.
That ball snuck through, I guess, over the bag. So quickly coming in is Logan Price, and that will just be a single.
You were lucky.
Yeah, I think that ball just skipped over the bag. I don't think Chetwood thought it was a single, and it does. It's the first hit of the game for Wren. So courtesy runner for the catcher. Number 24, Devin Hutto. He has speed, but steal here. But Hutto's got the speed behind him to make it count. First pitch now home. That one softly lined into left field. Coming in is Logan Price. That will drop for a base knock. Price is going to come up, running around third. Will not be tested as Davis will put on the brakes. So Logan Price keeps a runner at bay, and it'll be bases juice for Tyler Youngblood. That ball flared off the bat and just found the grass. I want to make the final out of the inning at home. Bases juice, 2 away now here for Tyler Youngblood. Youngblood, 229 batting average. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk.
I think the fans of our opponent felt like they should have sent him.
I agree. I mean, well, yes, I agree to your statement. I'm curious. First pitch called, strike one, the curveball, and I'm not sure. It's always hard for me to tell. I think it's a bang-bang play, and I like Dylan's odds with lapping the tag down, but, you know, we'll see. I wasn't really watching the runner at third. I was watching the throw, so. The 0-1. Fastball was defensively fouled back quickly, 0-2, as Sam attacking the 9-hole Youngblood, and it's a lot in park of the top of the order looms. Grayson Austin, the dangerous one here for the Spokane Hurricanes.
We need to get this out.
Yeah, you do not want him to come up with a, I guess, 1-run deficit. It only could be. Wren in their second and last year in 4A, at least in this stint. Trying to make the state championship. The pitch now on the way is defensively spoiled off, an upstairs heater, but that was a ball, so Youngblood is expanding the zone just a tad. Still no balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And for Youngblood, he hits 167 with runners in scoring position. The senior trying to come up with potentially the hit of the season for him so far. Sam will deliver the pitch. Breaking ball, got him again, strike 3, froze him on ice with the breaking ball, and AC Flora gets out of trouble.
He sure did.
Wren will leave the bases loaded, and they'll take their 2-0 lead to the third. We come back.
That was strong.
We're staying here.
Oh, yeah, my bad. You know, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, Jim.
That was a heck of a job by Sam.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with that breaking ball. When you don't see it, you're not expecting that movement. All of a sudden, that ball dips in late, and you're just sitting there watching.
You are. You're just watching it.
Can I help you? Nope, just watching. It's a call out. I've tried to implement that this year for those who have listened. It's so much more fun to say that, like in that sense, but it's too long of like a one-liner to call. So but it's such a good call. Can I help you? Nope, just looking. So that's how it felt right there. Is the frames dropping again?
It was.
Okay, your wife texted me.
Yeah, I switched back to my hotspot.
What's Sam's pitch count now?
That's a good question. They'll keep pitching up here.
It is at 30.
30.
Jeff does.
I have it wrong on the screen because I forgot to switch. But yeah, he's at 30. Hart is at 26.
So some typical second inning numbers. Not really too.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, nothing that's too jumping out of the page on either side. I think the walks on both sides hurt both pitchers in that inning, but both pitchers, well, one pitcher able to work around it. The other one was not. And so AC Flora will bring 9-1 and 2. Logan Price, Charlie Skype, Roper, Wensky to the dish against Hart. Logan Price, the 9th man of the order. This kid has ridiculous speed. He had a great game back there, and what really stood out to me is the effort he had on what ended up being that tying run at the time. He had the dive into first base. That ended up being safe. Right on right to Price, first pitch. That ball was lined in the right center field. That will drop in front of Motley for a base knot. Logan Price, he's been a stalwart at the bottom half of this order.
And I've been told that if he gets on base, there's a 99% chance he's going to score.
That's how it feels like right now, you know. Logan comes in hitting 306. He'll add to that total, and he has 18 swipe bags now. We'll see how Hart will deal with a runner on first with some speed. As you know, Tyler's not really known for his speed. However, Logan is. I'll be the top of the order. The Citadel commit, Charlie Scott.
Okay, Charlie, you do, baby.
Right on right, first pitch. Charlie was going to square around, bluffs the bunt. It is going to be a ball as Logan easily into second, skipping in. It was a curveball, not a great pitch to throw on for Volkmar. He put a good one down to second, but, I mean, with the breaking ball, it's going to be kind of hard to throw out Logan. So it was called a strike, so 0-1. I wasn't able to hear the umpire. Charlie does his job, advances the runner to second, and now Charlie with a 471 runners in scoring position batting average waits the dish. The 0-1. That bunt is bluffed again, but the ball was way high. Change up upstairs. It's 2-0, so that first pitch was called a ball, actually.
Oh, it was a ball.
It was a ball.
That's what I had.
Well, the scoreboard threw me off, but it's fine. I'll take it.
Home cooking.
No complaints on our end. So 2 balls, no strikes now to lead off man Charlie. Pick off the second. That ball was a little off the mark, but almost in time. Nice tag from Austin. Again, Logan leadoff single.
Infield's in
For the sophomore. Yeah, they're worried about the speed of Charlie as well. He can fly down the line. One of the fastest players in South Carolina. Price dances off second. Charlie will load, and he swings the bat, pops it foul. It's going to be 2-1. Well, this is how we really did a lot of damage against Daniel back in the first round of the playoffs. You get the bottom half of the order on, and the top half delivers.
Exactly.
Charlie tied for
Joe, and you get Joe or Logan on, and that helps.
Charlie, Roper, and Dylan all with 32 RBIs in the season. Now I'll pick off the second. It's the second baseman who makes a nice pick. Wincop potentially saves a runner at third as that ball was spiked in front of him. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody gone in the top of the third. 2-0 lead for our Falcons against Wren. Pitch will come home. Charlie will put her on the bunt. That ball's down to the third base side. It's going to be fair. A tough play for Smith, and he cannot barehand it. Charlie will race down the line and get to first.
That was a beautiful bunt.
Well, I guess he swings the bat one time. They back off, and Charlie makes some pay.
I always hate.
That's a hit.
I feel like,
Absolutely.
He's such a power hitter, and I'm going, you bunting him, but it pays off.
Absolutely.
All you got to have is base runners. Doesn't matter how you get there.
And you have the fastest 2 on for Roper Wensky, the college of Charleston commit. Had a hard line out his first go-around. Does that again, and a run comes home. And with Charlie, I mean, you got to imagine he's going in either the first or second pitch, 24 stolen bags. He's not going to be at first for long. We'll see if Volkmar tests him with the runner at third. Right on right, Roper just put the bunt out there as a pickoff to first is good pickoff move, just not in time.
Maybe we better be careful throwing that pitch with. We got a guy on third.
Well, so far, I mean, Wren has not had a pickoff go wire, but definitely high pressure for Jake Hart. The right-hander will bluff the bunt yet again. Charlie will go. The first pitch is ball going to hit Roper. He pulls the bat back, and he'll take first. Well, bases are juiced with nobody gone for Dylan Hernandez. Well, that is...
Let's have a replay.
That'd be great.
Yeah, Jeff, do you have that pulled up? Is that the last save thing on your camera?
Yeah, no.
Well, I tried. This will be a mound visit for the first time. Yeah, no, this is high pressure for Wren. We talked about it, Jim, before pregame. I think before we came on air, I said the way you draw it up is if you jump on them early. This is a real big opportunity to do just that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you see Flora.
You want to take the air out of their balloon.
Yeah, in the last 2 games we've had in this situation where, you win in advance, it's against Daniel and it is against Camden, both game 2s. Daniel, you score 7 runs in the first inning. Camden, you score 5. No runs in the first, 2 runs in the second. However, the third, seems like it's the best chance potentially the best chance of the night for AC Florida to do some damage.
Bases loaded. Dylan Hernandez coming up, no outs.
I mean, this should be swing away. Wren probably has to play the infield back for 2. I guess it depends if they want to concede the runner, but with how Dylan swung the bat yesterday.
And I don't think that center fielder can help him.
No, not enough. So, as I predicted, middle infield back. Corners are in. Well, at least the first baseman, Ty Davis, is in. Tanner Smith, he's a little behind the grass. Roper at first, Charlie at second, Logan at third for Dylan Hernandez. The hulking right-hander will wait. Hart will deliver. First pitch. Ball is popped into the air right side of the infield. It's the second baseman, Wincop, who's got to read. It's going to be infield flying for out number 1.
And that is the only thing that can stop him.
Yeah, the infield fly rule is in play, so it basically does not matter if you try to drop it for 2. So now 1 away for Tyler Hernandez. Tyler, one of the Falcons with 30-plus RBIs. He's not been the top of the team lead. It's been Charlie and Roper for the longest time. However, Tyler now has 31 RBIs with 4 homers. Southpaw awaits. Corner still in. First pitch. Fastball wide, ball 1. Feels like Tyler's such a hard problem in this stage, you know. Bases loaded, you really have to pitch to him because he's not going to extend the zone.
No.
Just 6 strikeouts for Tyler this season. The 1-0. Fastball low, ball 2. I'm kind of interested to see if the merry-go-round will ever go into effect. We've seen some safety squeezes from Coach Hallett. This potentially would be a spot right there for one. With the speed on the base pass. 2 balls, no strikes, the pitch. That ball is lined down that left field line. It is hooking and will go foul. Home run power, just missed left.
I was making the comment the other day. I mean, how many balls at Falcon Field have been hit over to the left-hand side? You could probably do a whole baseball game if you went in there and found all the balls.
Absolutely. Well, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. Bases juiced. It's the heart of the order. Tyler Hernandez at the dish. The senior awaits the pitch. Fastball misses wide, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, Tyler, who had that leadoff single back in the 2nd, now ahead 3-1. Hart's going to have to pitch to him and nowhere to put him. The 3-1. Fastball high, he'll walk in a run.
I'll take it.
I mean, that is, you are completely fine with that, Tyler. The one swing he put on the ball was home run potential. It hooked foul. I mean, a grand slam would have brought the Falcon house down, at least on the far side. So now, you don't get out of the woods just yet. You know, you're through the theoretically home run threats. However, Jack Chetwood's just as dangerous. 27 RBIs for the senior, hitting .421 with runners in scoring position. He's had 4 RBIs in this postseason.
And a line drive hitter, which is kind of what we want at the spot.
Yeah, they're kind of putting him in the
Exactly right,
gaps in a sense. It looks like the left fielder Knighton's in the gap. A couple drizzles of rain coming down. Seems like the overcast. Nothing too crazy for us. We're still going strong. I have an umbrella, Jim, if we need to huddle under it. Another right-handed bat here for AC Flora. First pitch from Hart. Breaking ball low. Volkmer in front of it, but it is ball 1. Well, you know, not that Tyler's on first. Tyler is more of a double play threat than Jack Chetwood is. So, you know, I don't like saying it when they're at the plate, but now we can exhaust it. The 1-0 on the way. It's going to be bunted down right back to the pitcher. The first baseman has no play at home. He'll have to throw to first. Davis makes the throw to Wincott for the out. However, the safety squeeze works. Chetwood puts another run on the board, and AC Flora goes in front 4-0.
That was a nice bunt, too.
Yeah, it's the first base side, and with the speed of Charlie at third, it's going to be pretty hard to throw him out at home. Well, now it's Monty Lafitte up. The senior has had a spot like this earlier in the postseason against Daniel. He had a 3-run blast to bring the house down, and now Falcons will come and talk this one over. Again, a 4-0 lead for AC Flora. They've jumped out here against the senior Hart, or the junior, excuse me. There we go. Somewhere in that. He has an R on the end.
Junior, senior.
I don't know. But Hart has been, it's been Hart and Vincent. They're the 1-2. They've been such a great 1-2. They're probably the main reason they're here right now. Between the two, a 1.67 ERA.
That's good.
Very good. And this Wren team, a 2.55 team ERA. They allow just over 3 runs a game. AC Flora's put 4 on him here with 2 away in the top of the 3rd. Well, Monty, who has 12 RBIs here in the postseason, has a homer to boot as well. The right-hander awaits. First pitch on the way. Fastball, that one's grounded over to the shortstop. Oh, past the glove of Austin to left field for a base knock. Tyler held at third. The relay throw into the plate is cut off. An RBI single for Monty Lafitte gives the Falcons a 5-0 lead.
He keeps doing what he's doing. Monty has had one heck of a year.
Absolutely. He's now 10 for 19 in the postseason. 10 for 19 in the postseason with 13 RBIs. Monty Lafitte hitting in the clutch.
Home run hitter up.
And out to Rohan Bremer, who gave the Falcons the early advantage. The 2-run blast and straightaway center. Yeah, Monty at first, Tyler at third. 2 away now for Rohan. He's able to mashes. 4th home run of the season. What's kind of the fun underrated part of that, whole is now we have 4 players who are tied at the top of the team for RBIs.
Really?
Yeah. So with the RBI walk for Tyler, now Tyler has 32, Charlie has 32, Roper has 32,
Wow.
and Dylan has 32.
That's
Oh, man.
amazing.
And the odd man out in that whole thing is I believe, if I can find it. No, my bad. I lied. We have 5. Monty has 32.
Gosh.
That was Monty's 32nd.
That's crazy.
I forgot Monty had 31. So yeah, we have 5 players with 32 RBIs.
And then what? Chetwood with 27? Did you
20,
say?
28 now.
28.
Yeah, after the sacrifice bunt. And
Oh, that's right.
an early exit for Jake Hart, the junior who can go long into games. Will switch it over. An early call to the bullpen here. Let me figure out who this is. I have him listed by name so I can easily find him. Because Casey Reed Hall.
Yes.
And he is one of their main men out of the pen. He got the win against Fountain Inn in Game 3 of that. So Hart's day is done. It'll be Casey Reed Hall, a 3.00 ERA. He's going to be called upon to get a big out here in the 3rd as AC Flora has jumped out to the early advantage here against Wren. 5-0 the score. And, I'm going to take one out of the softball book. I listen to a lot of the post games when they do the media. Presley Reynolds yesterday, after her 12 strikeout performance, Columbia Star asked her, they said, how important is it for your team to get a lead? And she said, it gives you so much more confidence coming back to for her, the circle, for us, the mound. But, coming back to the circle for her, with that cushion. So Sam, Sam's got to feel a lot better right now. You look at that scoreboard, and it's 5-0.
That is very true. I'd rather be up 5-0 instead of 2-1.
Well, we were talking before the state championship for lacrosse. It was baseball against Daniel, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm talking to a lot of the guys over there, and they were like, you had to play perfect." And I was like, I'm not a fan of the, well, it was more of a not play perfect, but it was more a limit. We don't want to make mistakes. And I'm like, you don't want to play like you don't want to make mistakes. Then you're going to more inherently make mistakes. You want to play kind of loose. This really allows Sam to play loose now on the mound.
Just trust his infield and outfield. And
Absolutely.
just throw.
I live stream kind of loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep it loose over here.
You're doing a great job, Jeff. I'm sorry. I know the frames are kind of giving you a little trouble right now.
Yeah, I keep having to bounce between my phone and the hotspot. I'm back to the hotspot, and it seems to be doing fine.
Well, I feel like always when the sun goes down, it gets a little better. I don't know why.
It usually does. And once business hours end, it also improves.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. I think providers tend to try to allocate more bandwidth to businesses. They kind of pay big bucks.
Well, that makes sense. Can't argue with the facts there.
Yeah.
So Casey Reed Hall making his 12th appearance. Again, he was called upon on Saturday for 3 innings, 1 earned run against that Fountain Inn team. The Southpaw will come in here and look to get one more out in the top of the 3rd. It's been AC Flora all so far. 5-0 lead for Rohan Bremer, who smacked his 3rd home run of the season and 19th RBI the last time he was at the plate. The right-hander awaits. Hall will deliver. First pitch is a fastball upstairs, ball 1. And he does throw faster than Hart, it looks like.
He does.
The simple scouting report I'm giving to you live on Definite Fiction. Yeah, Hart topped out about 80. AC Flora was able to see him well. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away now. Another insurance runner at 3rd for Rohan. The pitch on the way. Fastball low and away, ball 2. There's a bag open. It will bring Joe Ray up, who is the only man who has not been at the plate in this Falcon lineup in the inning. Bremer is the 8th man in the inning to come up for AC Flora. The 2-0. Fastball wide, ball 3, and
Okay.
Hall being very careful with Bremer. Saw the power he had. It was, again, straightaway center, deepest part of this yard, and Bremer just got enough. Looked like he probably hit it about 370 now from what I'm kind of piecing together. The 3-0. Fastball, a 4-pitch walk, and the Falcons will have him loaded here for Joe Ray.
They are juice for Joe.
We talked about how walks were limited. It's now the 3rd walk allowed by Golden Hurricanes pitchers today. Vincent just allowed 1 yesterday. So here we go. Joe Ray, bases juiced. 2 away in the 3rd. Chance to really bring the house down for AC Flora. Rohan's at 1st, Monty at 2nd, Tyler at 3rd, and time is called. Sam is over there in the bullpen for AC Flora. Throwing and trying to stay loose. It's been probably about a 10-15 minute break for him. First pitch now to Ray. Fastball called, strike one, belt high in her third.
He is definitely throwing harder, faster.
Yeah, I don't know how much faster though. It's kind of hard to tell at this, especially at this angle. The 0-1. Fastball up around the letters. Ball one, one ball, one strike now to Ray. Everything going okay over there, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm just prepping in case it starts raining harder.
I know, I've got my umbrella on standby. The 1-1 now to Joe. Fastball up around the neck, ball two. You don't really get to see like the neck, but that was more that was
above the letters.
Yeah, that was above the letters, below the eyes. Ball two, nonetheless. So now 2 balls, 1 strike here to Ray. Hall will deliver. The pitch is popped foul right behind home plate. The southpaw 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. For AC Flora, it's been a RBI walk, a safety squeeze, and an RBI single from Lafitte. That's how they've done their damage here in the third. Can Joe Ray tack on some more here against this Wren lineup? They're a pesky team that will not give up. Falcons want to bring the house down. The 2-2. Fastball strike 3 on the outside edge. Hall gets out it after the walk. He strikes out Joe Ray, but again, AC Flora adds 3 more, a 5-0 lead going to the bottom of the third. And we're staying here.
Yeah, we're right here.
Right here on Definite Fiction. Don't miss anything. Yeah, it's a packed crowd up here on the. This is a really cool.
It is.
Again, thank you to the athletic director, Mr. Yarborough, Coach Yarborough for Wren. He was gracious enough. We were able to find him right after the game on Tuesday, and he was like, "Yeah, come on down. We'd love to have you." And we were very appreciative of that. Or I guess come on up.
Going up.
Come on up. So we got to look at the other side. Well, Jim, I don't know if you saw yesterday. I was doing the softball game, and I was looking just around the Midlands. River Bluff down 9-0. Ended up winning that game 11-10.
And that reminded me of that airport playoff game with Flora. We were down 9-0, and we just came back and won it in like 18 innings.
I mean, that was incredible. They had Walker Godwin, the shortstop. I've called him for multiple years at the Forest Acres Classic. He comes up clutch with the go-ahead 2-run blast, and then the relay throw at the end of the game to cut down the tying runner. Right now, Daniel Butts allowed no earned runs through 2 innings. Airport in front, top of the second, but however, Hartsville has a leadoff base runner aboard. It's a double. So we'll keep you live updated that. Hartsville ahead 1-0 in that series with a win today. They punch their ticket to the state title series next week.
Coach Bonnet over at River Bluff, he's a solid guy and a solid coach.
You know, my favorite quote probably comes at the end of, I believe it was the game to get them to the lower state championship, and he said, "We didn't come this far to get this far." That's how a lot of teams feel right now. We didn't come this far to get this far.
Well, my wife worked with his mother over at Colonial Life forever, in the same department. And I remember when he was just a little fella. I didn't think he'd ever be a baseball coach at River Bluff.
Doing all right for himself.
He is.
Back to the top of the order, it's Grayson Austin, who flew out to center his first go-around. Round 2 with these Golden Hurricanes and Sam McCutcheon. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball, call, strike 1. That bender following the inside part of the plate. The 1-0. Curveball, that one's lined in the left field. That will drop in front of Price for a base knock. Austin starts off the third here with a leadoff man aboard for the Golden Hurricanes.
It is hard to keep him off the bases.
Yes, he is an all-state shortstop over there for the Golden Hurricanes, going to Catawba Valley Community College. He was 0 for 1 in the loss. However, he got on board with a walk and a hit by pitch. Comes with a .421 batting average, a .534 on-base percentage. So now it's Shep Wincott. The right-hander grounded out to Roper Wensky back in the first inning. The second baseman, a nice backhanded play. One of his 2 stellar plays. First pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 1 in your third. Well, I'm expecting
Sam's throwing the ball hard.
He's doing his, Sam usually tops out when he's at his best at about 87, 88. He's been a little lower as of late, but he's starting to get it back more and more every outing. The 0-1. Fastball's pop foul off the hands quickly, 0-2. Now, I am a little surprised Austin hasn't tried to go. He leads the team with 13 stolen bags here for the Golden Hurricanes. And Austin trying to go to his dugout, saying, I need some energy. They find themselves in a 5-0 hole here. In the bottom of the third, it's a 2-run blast from Bremer back in the second. And then an RBI walk, an RBI suicide squeeze, an RBI single from Lafitte for AC Flora. That's how they have their 5-0 advantage here as we take it to the bottom of the third. 0-2 the count. McCutcheon deals the pitch. Is golfed foul. We'll do it one more time.
Oh, dropped it.
Come on.
So disappointing.
Now, Jim, I've told this to Jeff. I don't know your opinion. I think Wren is probably the coolest logo here in South Carolina.
Oh, I do too. I was a little. The Hurricanes in the upstate. I was thinking
far away, right?
Hurricanes would have been Myrtle Beach or Hilton Head or something. But I'll take the Hurricanes.
Fastball, high ball, too. And, I mean, yeah, I'm curious what was thought about it because, obviously, you don't get many Hurricanes here in the mountains.
But maybe the lower part of the state don't want to be called the Hurricanes.
Well, Miami's called the Hurricanes, and they're
Yeah,
like probably the hurricane capital of the United States,
Yeah,
right? Or at
you're
least
right.
one
You're
of them.
Exactly right.
I don't know. Either way, really cool logo.
But I saw the Golden Hurricanes. I think.
Hey, gotta add that color.
Yeah.
The 1-2. Change up his golf foul, and Wincop's just staying alive. He was 0 for 2 in the loss, and he's not had the postseason he exactly wants to have, just 7 for 24, but he does have 5 RBIs. He's trying to get something going for Wren. It's a 1-2 count, nobody gone, bottom 3, 5-0 lead for AC Flora here in Game 2 of the Upper State Championship Series. McCutcheon will deliver the pitch. Ball is tapped foul right behind home plate.
Boy, he's working Sam.
He is working, Sam. This is when the pitch count helps me a little bit. I got to figure out how long this at-bat's lasted because it's taken some time.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely not at pitch 4.
6
Oh,
6 pitches?
well, it's been longer.
so
I
far.
thought it was more than
I
that.
mean, I trust you.
2 the first guy, and he's at 38 now. So unless I missed something.
This will be pitch 7 right here to the batter.
This one's 7.
Yeah.
That's right.
Austin will go, the jumping lead, the pitch. That one's lined in the left field, but right at Price, a can of corn. He'll make the one-handed grab for out number 1, tagging.
Oh,
It's going to be
man.
Austin, and he got a little farther.
That was a good throw.
He potentially should have. It was online at a bang-bang play at first. Instead, it's out number 1. Wincop does his job, puts the ball in play on the hit and run. However, when it's right at the fielder, it's kind of hard to play. And Austin, I will say on that play, got a great jump. Kind of a Juan Soto-esque jump where he starts by walking it, and then once he sees he gets the jump, he's off.
Nobody knows Mets.
Oh, well, he was a Yankee, a Padre, and a National, too.
I forgot all about him.
The right-handed Motley at the dish. First pitch, that ball is popped into the air right over us. Foul ball.
Y'all need to be naming some Braves players.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no one on the Braves does that. They're faster than that. Is the simple answer.
They're the only team anybody around here, I think, in Columbia pulls for.
Well, Motley made me eat my words the other day. I was talking about how Wren hasn't had the best runners in scoring position batting average. He hits 500, and he proved that. He had the one and only RBI in that Tuesday game for the Golden Hurricanes. It was an RBI single that he tried to stretch to a double. However, Charlie Scott made him think twice about stretching. And, going back to the last inning, do you think that played a factor with AC Flora, having good arms in the outfield, them having to hold up?
Right. They didn't get any extra bases.
They did not. Sam will, out of the stretch, will come home. The pitch, fastball low. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Again, we talked about it. There was a play that they could have sent the runner going around third, and everyone up here, it's not many Falcons around us, so everyone up here was saying they should have sent him.
Yep.
Didn't send him and ended up costing them potentially a run. Austin jumping off first. Now a pickoff to first is not in time. Austin has swiped 3 bags here in the postseason, and now Dylan Hernandez, the catcher, will make his first visit to the mound to talk to Sam. Well, we talked to Dylan, and I asked him, I said, after the game, I said, what'd you tell your brother? And he's like, I just told him I was tired, I want to go home, same old, just joking, trying to lighten the mood. So I wonder what joke Dylan said to Sam to try to get him to,
They
figure out a way.
In the paper, they said they've been playing pitch and catch since they were toddlers.
I mean, yeah, genuinely. They probably can't. I mean, there's probably a chance they were like 2-1 throwing the ball to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now pick off to first. Austin, smaller lead this time, will slide back with his blue armband. I will say that's probably my favorite shade of blue, the royal blue. I love flower blue, don't get me wrong.
Flora blue?
Flora blue, yeah. I just like the look of royal blue.
I mean, it's okay.
I mean, for uniform-wise, I think ours is better, if that makes you feel better. I'm just saying that color is really cool. I'm getting ridiculed by Jeff Rose over here.
All the colors are pretty.
But mainly red and Flora blue.
Yeah, that's right.
Red and blue, I'll take that.
Oh, Lord, we're getting off tangent.
Always. Austin goes. That pitch is chopped over to the third baseman, over the head of Chetwood in the left field for a base knock. Austin will have to hold up at second. Logan Price so quickly to get there. We'll keep Austin at second, but it is a single for Motley. And here come the Golden Hurricanes yet again.
With their big batter, the big bat coming up.
That's Sanders, who we have not seen him do damage against us in the field of play. However, he's done it at the plate. 2 important walks. He led off the last inning with a walk and got that walk last inning. He did have a hit, but he's not delivered a punch to EC Flora. We'll see if the Hurricanes can deliver somewhat of a counter punch. They trail 5-0 here in the third. 1 away. Motley at first, Austin at second. Speed on the base pass here for the Golden Hurricanes. As it looks like Lucas Price getting warm over there in the Flora bullpen.
And Andy's coming out.
Well, this is one of the most important batters, potentially the game for both sides. This inning could potentially determine kind of how this game goes on from here. Flora gets out of it. They carry all the momentum here to the mid part of this game, and Wren in the same way. They're trying to stay in it. They have gotten gut punched a couple times and not recovered well from it. They got gut punched by Fountain Inn last week in game number 2, and they lost 8-2. Daniel has done the same thing earlier in the year. They've jumped out and they run ruled these Hurricanes. So Wren trying to figure out a way to.
We got an update from Lower State.
We will eventually whenever I pull it up. It's a 2-1 ball game, still in favor of Airport, but Hartsville scratches 1 away off of Butts, and they have some more damage potentially looming. Runners at the corners with 2 away.
Dang, I'm losing frames again.
Oh no. The cloud cover not helping. Well, Austin at second, Motley at first, Sanders at the dish. Right on right. First pitch will not be made. It will be a step off from Sam as he turns around. This could be a double steal situation for the Golden Hurricanes. Austin has enough speed at third, and Motley has enough speed behind him to make it count. Curious if they both try to take off.
Switch back to my phone.
I think they may be in a position where they're going to have to try some things. You know?
Well, this is the second mound visit, which was since the Daniels series, but he's in the main man out of the bullpen for AC Flora. Both teams will turn to the pen here in a 5-0 game between the Golden Hurricanes and the Falcons, as Lucas Price will come out for the first time in 2 weeks.
Coach Hallett's keeping a short leash on these pitchers.
Yeah, well, I think he knows how important this inning is going to become. Well, Jeff, I'm going to take a quick leave real quick. I don't get the break to do it, but I'll be right back.
All right. Sorry, Jim and I got this.
We got it. I don't have all the stats, but
Yeah. Ooh, wait. I like it when there's a left-hander warming up.
yeah,
Zoom in
you
on
can
them.
see his jersey, see his number, and everything.
Mark and Maria will appreciate the view.
Did you get permission to stream at Gray?
No. Well, I hadn't asked,
Hadn't asked.
but it doesn't matter because baseball and softball are both on Tuesday.
That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot, yeah.
It's a shame. I'm dropping frames again.
But softball plays Tuesday, and then they play at home on Wednesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah,
Okay.
and then Friday if necessary.
That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
And if it goes to a third game, it would be back at Gray.
Back at Gray, yeah.
Yeah.
If that happens, I'll see if they'll let me do it. But yeah, it sucks that softball's not on Monday.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well,
That would be something if we could pull off a state championship in baseball and softball.
yeah, that would be crazy.
I told Coach Yater she's going to have to build a new trophy case.
Yeah, I was in the office today, the main office. Oh, well, not the main office, attendance office. Yeah, there are trophies all over the place.
I know. we don't have enough room.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oops, I forgot to reset the pitch count.
Pitch from Price is a strike. I did one thing, Alex.
What'd you
I said
do?
Pitch from Price is a strike.
Nice.
You like that?
Fastball or curveball? What are you looking at?
It was right down
Yeah,
right
it's a
down
fastball.
Broadway.
Hey, I say that a couple times. I try to. Well, no, actually, when I was with the Blowfish, Bill Shanahan, very smart. He's been doing this forever. The owner of Lexington County Blowfish. He said, great call. Don't use it so much. So I try to use it like once per game. Try to pick my spots. The 0-1 and not going to be thrown. Lucas will look back at second. We've seen Lucas as a courtesy runner in this game. Or, well, more of the series. But, however, this is the first time he'll pitch since game 2 against Daniel.
I feel like this inning's taking forever.
He's at 1.83 ERA on the rubber. Southpaw will deliver the first pitch, or the second pitch, excuse me, is a foul straight back.
2 strikes.
So it's fastball. I'll take my bets. It's either a fastball out of the zone or curveball. AC Flora doesn't have any southpaw. AC Flora, let me slow down for a second. Doesn't have many southpaws in their lineup, but Lucas is one of them. Out of the stretch, we'll throw back to second. That ball goes into center field. Going to third will not be Austin. He thought better of it. And he saw how quickly, he saw how quickly Charlie Scott got to that ball and said, maybe not. Well, Austin has speed, so does Motley. Motley at first, Austin second. 0-2 count, one away to Sanders. Price will deliver the pitch. And the dirt gets away from Hernandez. A rare play. Lucas will cover home as Dylan recuperates, but both runners move into scoring position now. A rare pitch that gets away from Dylan. That curveball had so much spin on it. And now Wren, prime scoring opportunity here. Sam was able to work around it back an inning ago. Can Lucas Price do the exact same thing? Lucas will fire the pitch. Fastball, got him looking, strike 3. He watched it low for strike number 3, and that's out number 2.
I think it might have been a little low, but I'll take it.
Oh, Jeff and I always say this is the running joke me and Jeff have. Definitely, definitely a strike. Definitely a strike, but
I mean, Dylan is 6'4", so if he reaches down, it can still be a strike.
So called strike 3 against Sanders, who was not happy about that. His 17th punch out of the season, and now Price, one pitch from getting out of it. It'll be Tanner Smith, who popped out in unfortunate fashion for him. Incredible for AC Flora. Jeff, I don't know if you got it in view, but Roper Wensky's over the shoulder grab.
Oh, yeah.
That was right down the line. Our ace behind the camera. First pitch is now weakly dribbled over to the right side and fouled on the first base line. 0-1.
Boy, it'd be nice to get out of this inning.
It would be big. Lucas Price just one pitch away from doing it. He's ahead, 0-1 in the count. 2 away in the bottom of the third. AC Flora in front, 5-0. As it looks like a little different here. They're gonna switch Tyler and Logan. Seems they want to put Logan in right field, Tyler in left. So interesting decision here from Coach Howard. I've not seen him do this all season. He's switched Joe Ray and Jack Chetwood a couple times, but not there, not the outfield. Well, Lucas, the southpaw against the right-hander, delivers. The 0-1, swung through and missed. A heater, 0-2.
Pitch. Lord.
And Lucas, shot of a cannon again. That's what 2 weeks of rest will do to you.
Good Lord, that was a pitch.
And he went 2/3 of an inning against Daniel with 1 earned run. He's ahead 0-2 here. He'll deliver the pitch. Got him! Swing and strike 3. He sped a fastball by Smith. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. A 3-pitch punch out. And AC Flora keeps their 5-0 advantage, and that is the momentum kick that would really carry this team into the back half of this game. Well, as Mike Breen would say, Jeff, bang.
Bang. Man, Nice 7 pitches by Logan there.
Really.
Jeff, you made a mistake.
What?
Lucas.
That's not Logan.
Logan.
Lucas.
I've done the same thing multiple times, so like, yeah, I had to fire one back because Jeff is always quick to point out when I mention the wrong kid. So apologies, but had to have I get like one every like season of sports, so I'll take my one.
Yeah. I've known the prices for a long time, too.
No Pond Steakhouse, baby.
Yeah.
Did
When
you
Maria used to work at TM Floyd.
Did you teach them how to shoot a basketball?
I did not.
You don't know how to throw a baseball, though. I'll tell you what.
No, I've never coached Logan
What about Lucas?
or Lucas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, it's like Logan's a year older than Asa, so there could be opportunities. I think he's been on. Trying to think back to like coach's pitch at PBL, but I don't think he was.
A 2-1 lead for Airport in the bottom of the third for all those who are caring. AUC Flora would host both of those teams in a championship series next Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday, Thursday, and then if needed on Saturday.
At a different field. The last game.
I know.
If we go that far.
I mean, hopefully.
If we
you know,
get that far.
4 innings away from doing just that. A lot of baseball, though, and AC Flora will bring the 9-hole back up again. It was Logan Price who went off the inning with a single last time. He scored one of the 3 runs. The right-hander digs in, this time against the southpaw. The first pitch is a fastball low for ball 1. Well, how much momentum is that for this team? And, you know, we talked about it, I believe, talked about it multiple times. This team, no stranger to one-run games, or no stranger to these gritty games. You know, they've played so much of the top competition around the state. Dorman, James Island, Blythewood, Indian Land, all of them, except for 3 of the 4, are still playing for their respective state title. Blythewood was knocked out early. They played that great collegiate team that was top of the lower state for so long, MVP, the Miller School. I mean, that is just a bunch of competition. This AC4 team's seen it all in the state.
That's what Coach Hallett likes. He likes to get them ready.
Yeah,
even if they lose those close games, he likes to play good teams.
He's
He's always gearing for the playoffs.
So, yeah, no, and it's paying off so far. 2 balls now, no strikes. Fastball upstairs. The ball 2-0 on the ways. Up around the eyes, 3-0 to Logan.
I'd take this pitch.
Well, that one may be a strike on you, Jeff. You're a bit taller than Logan.
Yeah, I know.
Well, may caught the top of the zone. The 3-0.
That's a strike.
Yeah, change up called. Strike 1, low in the zone. Well, Logan, he was exceptional in week 1 of the postseason. He's now 8 for 17 here. The 3-1 swung through and missed. A low heater. It's 3-2, a full count to Logan Price, who is, you know, one of the most underrated pieces of this order. We talk about how talented it is top to bottom. Logan just gets on, and as you said, 99% chance to score. He comes around. The payoff. That ball is softly lined in the left field, coming on his night, and it will fall for a base knock. Logan's second straight single to lead off an inning, and AC Flora going to try to add on to that 5-0 lead.
They got like a cinematic shot going on over here, guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looks now that, you know, that there's no raindrops coming down, the sky looks really beautiful.
It really is. It's pretty.
Huh.
Kind of like the clouds, like making like a kind of like an overlay.
Mm-hmm.
A really stupid reference that I'm not going to say because no one gets to get it. First pitch on the way. Charlie's going to bunt one right back to the right side. It's going to be Davis, the first baseman, who feels it, throwing to second. The Wincop is in time for out number 1. Price will go to second. A great field job from Ty Davis and Shep Wincop to take away a hit from Charlie Scotto over the Falcons. Do move another runner into scoring position. It's Logan Price on now.
Hallett is looking for runs.
I mean, at this point, it's score 'em when you can. You know, you have the 5-run advantage. Just try to add on as much as you can. You know, you don't need the big innings. You've had 2 of them now.
Mm-hmm.
You just need extra runs every chance. Now it's the call to Charleston commit. Corners in here against Roper. The southpaw delivers. Logan goes. The first pitch, the fastball away, or
Safe.
ball inside, and Logan swipes third.
He is so quick.
So ball
Gosh,
1.
he's quick.
Or no, outside. So yes, ball 1 on the outside edge. Logan's his second swipe back today, and that's a little part of Tanner Smith playing so far up. Weren't able to read it. And so right when Logan goes, he's able to steal third. All Roper needs to do is put one to the outfield now. The All-State second baseman awaits. The 1-0. Off speed stays wide. 2-0. Roper leads this team. He hits .579 with runners in scoring position.
He's the best clutch hitter we got.
Absolutely.
When we need a hit, he'll get it.
He walked off Lexington earlier in the Forest Acres Classic this year. The 2-0. That ball is driven into deep left field. Going back is Knighton. He has room. It'll stay in the yard. He'll make the jumping. No, he drops it at the wall. That ball is on the ground. Price will tag at third and score. Roper will go into second.
Amazing.
Jeez.
Well, what's really annoying for Roper is that would have been a sacrifice fly. However, he does not get the RBI off the air.
So he's still tied.
He is still tied. You know, that's called a bus ride.
I wasn't even
ride
looking
fun
at the
fact.
ball because I was watching Roper and watching.
Well, it was in his glove and it
Price.
just popped out at the end.
Oh man.
I mean, he had room and then he jumped. I think Knighton thought he was closer to the wall. So either way, it's 6-0 AC Flora. Still one out now for Dylan Hernandez. First pitch to the right-hander, swung through and missed. Dylan was trying to really get the Falcon dugout going. Jake Hart's final line is over. Give you that momentarily as Hall will look back at second. Now he fires. Hall went 2 1/3 inning, gave up 5 earned runs, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, and walked 2 here against our Falcons. Not a typical outing for Hart. And now AC Flora really trying to keep this momentum going. 6-0 lead, 0-1 the count. The pitch to Dylan. Fastball in the left-handed box. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Roper gets his lead off second. We talked about it. Jimmy's deceptively fast as the pitch to Dylan's a fastball away. Ball 2. Now, I don't think Roper will take third, but he's got speed over there.
He's got speed.
I think this team is deceptively fast. You know, besides Logan and Charlie, those are the 2 top, but a lot of other guys could run pretty well.
Mm-hmm. They can.
The 2-1. That ball is a high fly ball out to center field. Youngblood raging back. He has room. He'll make the one-handed grab for out number 2. Roper halfway to third will tag and go back to second.
All right, let's have a 2-out rally.
So we've done so well, and Tyler Hernandez has been on base twice today. A single and a walk for him. Well, and we can say it now. Tyler has extended his on-base streak. Now a 33-game on-base streak dating back to last year.
Wow.
He's been on base every single game this season. Last time he was not on base, I believe, was the Camden game in the playoffs last year. Southpaw waits first pitch. Fastball inside, ball 1, and we saw Tyler with some home run power. He almost slapped one the other way over the wall. It's only 295 down that left field line. Doesn't take that much. 1-0. Roper at second. Hall will deliver the pitch. That ball is lined over the first baseman's head in the right field for a base knock. Motley will deliver. However, there will be no play at the plate. Roper slides in safely with the 7th Falcon run today.
I think Roper slides. It doesn't matter. he loves to slide in and get dirty.
I mean, hey, that's kind of the best kind, right?
Exactly.
Well, for the first time in, I believe now the last 3-4 weeks, we have a new leader and a solo leader above the AC Flora Falcon RBI list. It's Tyler Hernandez with his 33rd RBI now.
We got a runner.
McLean Knight over at first. He will courtesy run, or pitch run, excuse me. That's not a courtesy runner. That is a pitch runner for Tyler. I'm so used to Tyler pitching. So McLean Knight will check into the game. He's used for defense when Tyler's pitching.
Yeah, so he might stay in for
he may stay in
field
for some
until
defense.
Tyler's next at bat.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. You know, you see, this is how you use the rule effectively, right?
Yes. This is the way.
This is the way.
This
Hey,
is the way.
I believe that movie came out today actually.
It did.
I'm going to see it Sunday with my sister, so
This is the way.
got roped into it with my dad and my sister. And
I'll be going with my son and my grandson.
Mandalorian and Grogu for those non-Star Wars fans out there. It's Jack Chetwood. Now we'll pick off the first. McLean Knight going on motion. He tries to go to second, and he is out. Picked off of first by Hart. However, the damage has been done yet again. A 2-run inning. It was an error and an RBI single from Tyler Hernandez to give AC Flora the lead. Well, a 7-run lead, rather. They've had the lead.
Well, I feel better tonight than I did last time.
I'll tell you, I mean, you know, when Dylan, you know, Dylan's, you know, like kind of the most happy-go-lucky kid I think we have on this team. On the, you know, the starters, I think a lot of those guys, you know, very much locked in. Dylan, I think, you know, he's serious, but you know what I mean.
Right.
He was the one who said that was the most tense game he's ever played. I think that's how you know. That's how you know it was a very tense ball game.
Well, if we win tonight, we might have a couple more. tense ones.
Yeah, there's some. I haven't looked in. I know the airport team well enough. There's some good pitching over there. I haven't looked at Hartsville yet. I'll be doing that. Of course,
I mean, if,
got to play 4 more innings, but
if Airport wins that series, they would love to put us down.
I mean they suffered what was their first loss in the last 2 postseasons on Tuesday against Hartsville, and they lead it 3-1. It was a RBI single from Justin Seitler over Hartsville, not going away. Runners at second and third with 1 out in the top of the 4th. You know, I think the Red Fox would also love to play us. They have been a team that has done it all in the state. The field that Cam Canarella and Darian Pendergrass built.
Up there next to the cows.
Trust me, there's cows out here. You just don't see them.
Out here.
They're somewhere over here.
What I
They're
feel
like indoor cows.
over on the left field, there's a little gap on the left field fence.
Domestic
And these
cows.
guys are
Domestic cows.
out there in their pickup trucks, sitting back in the back. That is South Carolina.
Yeah, that's the
awesome.
way right
Sport.
there.
And I'm sitting there thinking, you know, this reminds me of Friday Night Lights.
I mean, yeah.
TV show, you know.
I mean, absolutely. No, I mean, I mean, you know, we kind of do the same thing in the sense of our field.
Right.
They're not sitting in the tailgates, though. They're all sitting in the beds.
Yeah,
I kind of want to go hang out with those guys.
but really,
Yeah, I told Coach Howard, I said, you know, there's a couple more tense games for my liking. This was back before the playoffs started. Called strike 1 here. It's Ty Davis leading it off. And I said, I want to go hang out with the right field crew. He said, dude, they have a ton of fun out there. I said, yeah. Well, I mean, they're not having as much fun as I am behind the mic, but, you know, they're having a lot different kind of fun. The 0-1. Fastball away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And, you know, it's different. You know, the couple times that Montague and Charlie Wensky took the handle from me, I got to watch the game as a fan. And, you know, that's a different perspective. It's so much more fun and not as tense.
well, my wife listened to them, and she enjoyed. You know, she said that it was a good deal.
I mean, Charlie Wensky has so much Falcon history in his
Oh,
brain.
gosh.
You and him probably have the most I think I've ever met. I mean, I was telling him, I said, because I think they gave me the headset for 1 second. I said, Montague, I said, I can do the calling. Do not trivia me. I have no idea. Pitch to Davis, change up low, ball 3.
I mean, they were even talking about the history of R&E, baseball history.
I mean, Charlie Wensky's done it all. I mean, yeah. He's currently, I believe he's talking to Coach Yater right now, actually. 3-1. Fastball call, strike 2, enter third. Well, so far for Price, his fastball has been his pacifier today. My fun way of saying that's been the pitch he's relied on pretty much all the time. It's now a full count here to Davis. Price will deliver. Fastball brushes him off the plate. For the 3rd straight inning, Wren draws the leadoff base runner. So now it's the catcher, Lucas Volkmer. He had a single back in the 2nd. It was one of the 2 straight 2-out RBIs, or not RBI, but 2-out singles Wren was able to grab. Over there, Davis at first. Lafitte holding him on. It's going to be a tough read against the southpaw on the hill. First pitch to the right-hander at the dish. The fastball way upstairs for ball 1. Well, 7-0 game here for AC Flora. They're in firm control in the bottom of the 4th. Price will deliver the pitch.
Good pitch.
Yeah, swung through and missed on the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike now. You know, the Falcon bullpen now going to try to keep silencing the Golden Hurricanes. Looks like a couple of Flora Falcons over there in the bullpen. No one's getting warm, but just getting loose in a sense. The pitch on the way. Fastball low and inside, ball 2. And you were right, Jeff. McLean Knight has stayed in the game in right field.
Yeah. This is the way.
We just didn't say it, but, you know.
This is the way.
This is the way. You know. Tyler's a great right fielder. McLean is just a bit more speed out there. The 2-1. Change up low, ball 3, and Price, after striking out the first 2 batters he's faced, now falls behind 3-1. This run on base percentage, 406. Trying to put 2 on and nobody out. Price will deliver the pitch. Fastball up and in, another walk.
I don't think any of those pitches missed by
Right.
much.
No, I couldn't have. But it's always hard for me to judge when I can't tell where they are. And it will be Riggs Scott, who is now getting loose over there in the Falcon bullpen. It'll be Devin Hutto running yet again over at first. Well, 2 on, nobody away for Gage Knighton, who singled into left center field his last go around. That was the ball that they wanted Davis to come around third on and score. However, Logan Price had other ideas. Again, 7-0 lead for AC Flora here in the bottom of the 4th. Lucas will deliver the first pitch. Fastball upstairs, ball 1. Bunt was shown from Knighton, but he drew the bat back. You know, that was close, Jeff. I'm not sure how much it was. He almost didn't get the bat back in time.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's close.
The umpires don't make that call a ton, but they said Knighton did. The 1-0, Knighton shows bunt yet again. He bunts it way foul, popped over everything behind home plate. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And you know, Jeff, you talk about the sacrifice bunts all the time. You were not a fan of them yesterday.
Yeah, no. I mean, some of them make sense. Like our squeeze made sense because then you still have, same sort of opportunity after that and you get a run in. And generally, I don't like bunts.
Wants to swing away like Coach Kent Murphy. I'd say, for those who know that reference, I'll take my credit. I think Jim knows. He just doesn't want to say anything.
I'm not going to take your credit away.
1-1. Popped foul, 1-2. Yeah, Riggs is getting loose fully and on the bullpen. I'm not sure where I guess the Wren bullpen is behind us, but no one's getting loose over there for the Golden Hurricanes. Casey Reed Hall can go multiple innings. Lucas Price more of a 1 to 2 type inning type of guy for AC Flora. It's his 13th appearance. He's now pitched 16 innings. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's ahead of Knighton. 2 on. The pitch on the way. Fastball over everything. Goes to the backstop, and Davis will take third. Hutto will take second.
That was a little high.
Just a bit upstairs.
Hit the bull.
Also bring
And
Coach
here
Howard
comes
out.
Coach Howard.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a pull yet. You know, it still is a 2-2 count, but Coach Howard, no stranger to taking a pitcher out mid-at-bat. We've seen that multiple times.
If he's out.
And Lucas Price's day is done. He does his job, though. Gets 2 big outs in the 3rd, and now he'll flip it over. It's Riggs Scott coming in for AC Flora. Another pitching change for Coach Howard and his Falcons. And I'll tell you what, Riggs has been super impressive on the hill.
He has done his job.
Yeah, ever since Forest Acres.
Yeah, ever since Forest Acres let me get him up. Gotta flip my pages, but this is Riggs' now 10th appearance leading the team. I qualify starters in high school with above 10 innings, so maybe that should have increased that. But either way, Riggs with the, in my opinion, the qualified team ERA leader with a 0.54 ERA. But that's just my personal ranking, so y'all can debunk. Jeff can judge me silently from afar.
No, so with anyone with double-digit innings, is that what you're saying?
That's what I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's
That's
about
fair.
right for high school.
Yeah.
The only reason you may raise it is because we're in the postseason, but
Yeah.
tomato, tomato.
Or if you have somebody who's like just a pure closer and they have
Yeah.
8 or 9 innings, but 8 or 9 saves.
I don't usually even put an ERA with them until they get about 10 innings under their belt.
Yeah.
So, like, for Barnes right now, Barnes just pitched 4 in a 3rd inning, give up 1 earned run. That's how I just have my stats. I have no idea what his ERA is. I'm assuming it's probably low, but it's one of those things where I just don't look at it until, later, whenever he pitches more. So, like Tyler, I have both of my. If he's pitched 54 innings, 10 earned runs, is a 1.30 ERA. Same thing with Sam, 32 and a 3rd, 25 hits, 12 earned runs. I guess Sam's final line is done, by the way. 2 and a 3rd innings, 0 earned runs, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks tonight for McCutcheon. Sam did his job, got through the early part of this Golden Hurricane order, and now the bullpen for AC Flora will take into effect. Riggs, no stranger to this. This is, I believe, the 3rd time this year he's come in the middle of an at-bat.
He doesn't mind the pressure.
Oh, no. Him and his brother both.
Yeah, the Scots are kind of built for that.
Well, let's reset the stage. Ty Davis at 3rd, Devin Hutto at 2nd. Nobody gone here in the bottom of the 4th. AC Flora in front, 7-0 here at Wren High School against the Golden Hurricanes, trying to take Game 2 and win the best out of 3 against Wren in the Upper State Championship Series. 2-2 count now to Knighton. Riggs out of the stretch, his first pitch on the way. Fastball was defensively fouled back. After Knighton's Youngblood, then the lineup flips back over to Grayson Austin. Riggs looks around, will deliver yet again. The 2-2 is popped into the air. Jeff, this may be a play for you, but it will stay in the yard. Dylan, the catcher, sheds the mask, and he is called off by Monty. It looked like a little miscommunication. That ball will fall.
And Coach Hallett is not happy.
No, he is not.
That drives Coach Hallett crazy. Because that was an important out.
It was. Instead, it's still a 2-2 count. Still a chance to get it. Knighton, the team leader in strikeouts here for the Golden Hurricanes. He has 22. Can Riggs get one here against them yet again? The 2-2 yet again. Ball is popped into the air. This one on the left side in foul ground. Jetwood, the third baseman, ranging toward the wall. He has room, makes the play for out number one.
Boy, he was right at the fence.
We've seen Jack go over a couple of fences to make some grabs. That one, he was able to straddle the fence and make the play.
No harm, no foul.
Exactly right. Now, will Coach Hallett think that way when we get back to the dugout? We'll find out.
Yeah.
Either way, it's good for out number one now for Tyler Youngblood, who went down looking to end the second.
I think Monty and Dylan should walk slowly to the
They should make sure that Riggs and Jack are the first two to get there.
Yeah.
So now Tyler Youngblood up. Again, runners at second and third. One away. Pitch on the way. Fastball is grounded off the first base bag into right field. Roper Wensky runs it down, and that will keep the runner at third. He throws that one all the way home, but it is an RBI single for Tyler Youngblood, and it's 7-1 AC Flora. That ball was right off the first base bag and jumped. Might have been a little luck on the AC Flora side, and a great hustle play from Roper Wensky to run that ball down.
It was a great hustle play, and that was a lucky hit.
So that run will be charged to Lucas and not Riggs. However, back to the top of the order, it's Grayson Austin up. Right on right, one away here in the bottom of the fourth. AC Flora still in front, 7-1 now. Youngblood, who didn't hit with runners in scoring position last time, does it now. The first pitch to Austin. Called strike one, fastball inside.
Good ball.
Youngblood is 9th RBI, and now here comes Austin. We've talked so much about him. You've been raving about him, Jim.
He's good.
With runners in scoring position, he hits .365, the All-State selection. So no balls, one strike here to the leadoff man. Riggs kicks and delivers. Runner at first goes. The pitch is fouled back. It's 0-2 as Youngblood will have to retreat back to first. He does have 16 swipe bags. See if he tries to attempt to go yet again. We've seen Coach Thompson try the hit and run a couple times. Unsuccessful so far. You okay over there, Jeff?
Yeah, 0-2 count with the big hitter. I'm going to hold my shield here.
Yeah, be ready to duck, Jim.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Riggs kicks and deals the pitch. Fastball on the ground, up the middle, diving, stopping is Joe Ray. He steps on second for one, on to first, is not in time. It goes past the feet. Austin, the feet collide, and Austin will have to stay at first. It's an RBI ground out. They do get the lead runner at second and out 7-2. An RBI fielder's choice, I guess, rather, not a ground out technically. That's a play, great stop, by the way, from Joe Ray.
Really, it was a great stop.
No, I think Austin wanted the interference. I don't think if it was more incidental contact and, kind of clipping each other. But he'll take his RBI when he can get it. And now Chet Wincop, 7-2 ball game, and Rick's got one out away. Lucas Price's final line is done. He gave up 2 earned runs over 2/3 innings pitched. So Wincop into the right-handed box, AC Flora. Second hit and run. However, with Charlie's arm, he did not try to go to third with Motley after he singled. Another pick off to first, not in time. Wincop awaits first pitch. Fastball brushing him off the inside part of the plate, ball 1. The Wincop is 0 for 2, a line out into left and a ground out back to the second baseman, Roper Wensky. Again, talked about Roper's day. That was one of his 2 exceptional plays he's made at second. Another throw to first. This one hits Austin off of him. Monty will have to retrieve it, and Austin will get second. He may try at third, and they'll hold him there as the feet quickly comes back into the field of play. Well, not the field of play. He never left the field of play, but. Well, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away here to Wincop. Right, a scratch, 2 runs across against AC Flora. Falcons trying to keep it at that. And Riggs will step off the hill. No one up in the Falcon bullpen, so it'll be at least Riggs' inning to go. We'll see how Coach Hallett wants to use the rest of this bullpen. Riggs can go multiple innings. He went 5 notably against Indian Land back earlier this season, where he only gave up 1 earned run. Ironically, it's his 1 only loss after the way that game ended. The 1-0. Fastball called, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Wincop, close stance, bat over his shoulder. He's ready to go. The pitch from Riggs. That changeup's on the ground to the first base on the feet. Gloves it. He will call off Riggs and step on the bag. Side retired.
I was worried if they got a 3rd run.
Yeah, AC Flora keeps them there, though. They'll have a 5-run lead going to the 5th inning right here on Definite Fiction, the Upper State Championship Series. And, you know, Jim, those are the ones you hold your breath on. I feel like you were definitely.
I was getting a little quiet.
Just a little. I was wondering where you went.
Well, makes me nervous.
I mean, hey, we're fine. I mean, you know, we're doing our job. And those are the innings. I feel like at that point, you know, this is a talented Wren team. You're gonna have enough. You're gonna have an inning where you give up multiple runs. You just don't want that to snowball. We did a good job of kind of keeping that contained.
Exactly. You don't want something like River Bluff last night.
No, I mean that was an incredible game. We talked about that, and head on the swivel. But yeah, no, I mean they had an incredible comeback. Shout out to that River Bluff team. I've gotten to talk to a couple of those players. They're all really cool dudes, and they're going for a lower state championship against James Island. So again, them James Island and Dorman have been the top 2 teams in the state pretty much all year, and Fountain Inn was the 3rd one. Oh, and now Hartsville, a 5-3 lead over Airport.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
However, Airport still some striking distance. Isaiah Clemens at the plate with the tying run at second. With 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. We'll keep an eye on that game.
We got Chetwood coming up.
Yep, heart of the order, well, middle of the order, Jack, Monty, Rohan. Heart's like 2, 3, 4. Oh, Casey Reed Hart will go back to the mound. He gets Jack, Monty, and Rohan. Jack 0 for 1 with an RBI. He flew out to center, also as a sacrifice bunt. Technically that went down as a safety squeeze. This will be really the first time he's really seen Casey. See how it goes. The southpaw delivers. First pitch changeup. Called ball 1 inside.
You're talking about I was quiet the last inning, but my partner in crime, Ross Moorhead, he would always, you'll ask him, he said he had to talk me off a cliff many games.
What do you explain? What do you mean by that?
By that, I'm just sitting here going, oh man, it doesn't look real good. And Ross is always glass half full.
Pitch on the way to Chetwood stays in tight ball too. You know, I am not a fun person to watch a sporting event with. You know, on the air I gotta kind of keep it contained, but I've seen some heartbreaks in my life. I've been fans of all the different teams and seen some really cruel ways to lose a football game and a baseball game and pretty much everything you can ask for. I'm sure everyone has though. The 2-0 skips in, ball 3.
It's a good thing up in the bird's nest that I can mute the mic.
Yeah, no, I always had to sometimes check with Jeff. I'm like, we're off the air, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, good. 3 balls, no strike to pitch. Fastball, a 4-pitch walk to Chetwood will lead off the 5th. Well, now it's Monty Lafitte who grabbed his 32nd RBI last at bat, the RBI single.
Let's get 33.
Right on right. Chetwood over at first, the All-State third baseman. Southpaw will deliver first pitch. Fastball call, strike one. And I remember the first words out of my mouth when I was talking about our All-State team, Jim, and Jeff can attest to this. I was telling you, and you said, Monty was robbed.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you famously said, you can't make all 9 Falcons All-State, can you, I guess?
You can't. It's unfortunate you only have 4.
The 0-1. Swung through and missed. The changeup got by Lafitte.
Wren had 3?
Wren had 1.
1.
Wren had 1. Fountain Inn, I believe, had 3.
Okay.
Fountain Inn had Passmore, they had Kelly, and they had their two-way guy, Parker Davis. Of course, this Wren team beat him. That's why we're here. 0-2 against Lafitte. Fastball wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now nobody gone to the top of the 5th. AC Flora in front by 5 run against the Golden Hurricanes. Yeah, Wren. They have beat Fountain Inn 3 times. Fountain only lost 4 games, so do the math with me. They only lost 1 game that was not to this Golden Hurricane squad. The 1-2. That ball is popped into the air in center field. Coming in is the center fielder, Youngblood. He's got a read. It makes the two-handed grab for out number 1. Chetwood will retreat back to first. How's the frame rate over there, Jeff?
We're doing just fine.
You know, when I don't know what to say to you because I feel like you're over there, and like it feels a little weird. You know, I know like you're always right in the camera, but I feel like in the sense like you are actually in the corner, man in the camera today. For those who are here, you can.
Jeff is working hard.
Jeff's the hardest working man at Flora, I feel like.
Nobody puts Jeff in a corner.
First pitch to Rohan is popped into the air and foul, nothing in 1 off. And you know, I think there's only one time someone works harder than you at AC Flora, Jeff, and it's Coach Out during the Forest Acres Classic.
Right. He's everywhere.
Yeah, I remember talking to him. I think it was day 2, and I said, "How's it going, Coach?" And he goes, "Well, you know, Alex, there's one thing I want to do this week. I want to coach baseball. I'm doing everything but that right now."
Exactly. That's the way that tournament is.
The 0-1 to Rohan. Change up around the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He was up there keeping the scoreboard for the morning games.
He's getting a free scouting report, you know? He's doing his job in a sense.
I kind of like him up there because I can ask him a lot of questions.
Pick his brain.
And he is open to telling me.
The 1-1. That ball is driven in the deep left field. Knighton ranging back. That ball is going to bounce the wall and go over. A ground rule double. That will potentially rob Rohan of an RBI.
Oh, man. So close.
Well, that's the 3rd time Rohan has reached base today. A homer, a walk, and now a double. I mean, that ball was lasered.
It was a line drive almost.
That will be a pitch runner coming in for Rohan Bremer. He will leave the field of play as he will be taken out of the game. Tyler's spot not due up quite yet, so he'll have a couple more chances to.
Now we got a timeout.
I believe it's Davis Lumpkin in there at second. I can look at Game Changer though, but yeah, it's a mound visit. First time they're going to talk to Hart, and it is 5-5. Clemens comes into the clutch, an RBI single. It's 5-5 in the lower state championship. Here, right at Wren, it's a new pitcher coming out for the Golden Hurricanes. Hart's day is done. It is Pierce Thompson. Well, Jeff, I am curious. Do you know what his pitch count was?
I had 21. Let me see if I was right. Hold on. No, I was way off. Wait, is that 36? Hall? Yeah.
Yeah, Hall. So this is curious for me, and simple in the sense of, you know, I always, you know, pessimistic, but I do like thinking ahead if you were to play a game with a Saturday game, which right now we're in firm control, but you know, if you could go again on Saturday, and I'm pretty sure he's under the limit.
Sam? Yeah.
Well, Sam, yes, but Hart as well.
Oh.
I was thinking Hart. Yeah, no, I knew Sam could go. Yeah, Sam and both Harts can go.
Sam was at 42. He might not be able to. Well, wait, you looked at
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it's a 1-day rest. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Well, 1 day would be okay, but
for us,
I can't see the number.
it's a right-hander. It's Monty.
Okay, Monty.
I got to say, I'm like, well, I know it's a right-hander, but I don't think we have any more lefties in our bullpen.
Dang, they got a lefty coming in for a lefty.
Yeah, This is their other guy out of the bullpen. It's Pierce Thompson making his 13th appearance. He has a 3.85 ERA over 20 straight innings of baseball played. His last time called upon was in Game 2 of that Fountain game. Went 1 2/3, gave up 3 earned runs off of 3 hits. He's one of the top sophomore pitching prospects in the left-hander. He'll be, eventually, by the time he's a senior, or potentially even next year, one of the starters here for these Golden Hurricanes.
It's kind of nice out here.
Now so the sun's down. There's no more. The rain looks like it's, knock on wood, gone away. Not a cloud in the sky, but it looks nice.
It's supposed to get colder this weekend.
Nice, finally.
Cold for May.
Finally, geez. I'd rather be cold than 100 at that
I
point.
tell you what, I don't know how y'all handled it the other night. I was hot up in the bird's nest.
It was really bad till about the third, and then really, well, actually probably the bottom of the second, it went down. I was like, okay, this is manageable. Luckily for softball yesterday, there was a cloud in the sky that was in front of the sun for most of the game. Oh my gosh, my hero was that cloud.
Because that sun just beats down on that.
It does.
On the home plate.
Well, Brennan Fudger will pitch run for Rohan Bremer. It's Joe Ray at the dish. And the infield will come all the way in, and that brings both corners, even with the pitcher's mound. Davis at first, Smith at third. Austin and Wincomp up the middle. They're playing on the grass. First pitch to the right-hander. Changeup skips in, ball 1. It's Pierce Thompson yet again, the southpaw. Has a 3-1 record, 2 saves on the year. This is not a save opportunity. He's trying to get 2 outs here at the bottom 2 of the AC Flora lineup and keeps Wren in this game. This would be a big moment for AC Flora if they could answer that Wren 2 run they had last inning. The pitch, that one's on the ground up the middle, dive. It cannot make the plays, Austin. 1 run will score. Fudger comes around third. Youngblood will deliver to the plate. It is off mark, not in time. Ray will take second. An RBI single for Joe Ray, and the Falcons balloon the lead back to 7.
That is awesome.
Well, Austin, the shortstop, gave it all he could. A dive up the middle, just out of his reach.
But when you play up like that, that's what happens.
That's what happens. Well, that ball was well struck enough. It would have been a nice play for Austin to even get 1 on that play.
Gotta love that for Joe Ray.
Absolutely. You said, you said he's been due, Jim, and
He is due.
I feel like he's always due. So corners come in here against Logan Price. Still only 1 away in the top of the 5th. Logan's 2 for 2 today. First pitch to him. Swung through and missed. A changeup low. Logan, he's not known for his power, but I think he was looking to get Joe Ray off a second to home. Well, 2 RBIs, single from Joe Ray. RBIs number 13 and 14 for the junior. The pitch on the way. Fastball swung through and missed, nothing in 2. Joe is one of the many, many, many Falcons that made that Legion team that we call, Jeff, in the summer. It's a lot of floor on that team.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome.
So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 away now. The southpaw trying to get out number 2 here. The pitch on the way home. Fastball, nice job from Volkmer. No, it's out of his glove, and that will allow Joe Ray to take third sliding and safely. I think Volkmer gloved it, didn't realize he gloved it, and so when he went to go whip around and find the ball, it popped out of his glove.
It popped out of his glove. Exactly.
I've never seen that. I don't think he realized he caught it. Well, it is ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now the infield would have to come back in. With Logan, this could easily be a safety squeeze. Joe Ray has tremendous speed at third. Not Charlie or Logan's speed, but still really good. The pitch on the way. That ball is golfed into left field, coming on is Knighton. That ball will drop for a base hit by Knighton into left field. Ray will come home. Price on his way to second. He will stop there. Knighton gets it in quickly.
Wow.
An RBI single for Logan Price, and the Falcons have a 10-2 lead.
This thing is getting out of control.
Well, I told you how important that 2 RBI single was from Joe Ray, and all of a sudden now the Falcons can feel it. An 8-run lead here at Wren. Top of the order, back at the dish. It's Charlie Scott.
Jeez, yeah, 2 more to get to 10.
2 more to get to 10.
For Logan, it's his 3rd hit today.
That's away. Jeez.
So Charlie technically represents the quote-unquote winning run. Now Wren would still come up in the plate, but AC Flora would need 3 more outs. Right on, right to the Citadel commit. Corners in, middle infield playing back. First pitch from the southpaw. Called strike one, change up low. Charlie wanted time, it was not granted.
Not sure that was a strike.
I think it was low.
It was
yeah.
a strike out of spite.
Yeah, time call that. Coach Howell's trying to call time, and he will bring in Joe Ray. Coach Howell, third time he's had a time for the batters. And that is sometimes how it goes, though. When you call time and you're not graded, and you step out of the box. I don't think Charlie stepped out of the box, but he definitely took a step back.
He did. He wasn't ready to hit.
No, I think that was why it was called a strike. It does happen. Not saying I like it or don't.
Well, when I was young, we played a game, and the umpire was just trying to rush things for whatever reason, and the pitcher was up first, and coming off, getting ready to bat, and the ump started getting the pitcher, the other team's pitcher to threw 2 strikes. As the third pitch is coming in, he's stepping into the bag and nails it. It was awesome.
That's awesome. Trying to bring up the lower state championship score right now. I know ours. That was one I had up. Well, again, Ray at second, Charlie at the dish. Falcons in front 10-2. Corners in, middle infield playing back. The pitch on the way. That ball is a long fly ball to deep left center field. Knighton going back. He looks up and it's off the wall. One bouncing. Charlie will stand in the second. He's going to try for 3. The relay throw from to Austin to third is in time for the out, but an RBI double for Charlie Scott. Gets the Falcons another run. It's now 11-2.
Andy was being aggressive. He was sending him.
Yeah.
No matter what.
That was a good relay throw. It went from Knighton to Austin to Smith. They're able to get Scott out at third. It's an RBI double for Charlie, and that is the team's 85th double of the season. Or no, 89th. Excuse 86th? 86th, because Rohan had one earlier. There we go, Alex. I know what I'm doing. Ish.
80-something.
We have a lot.
Yeah.
So now Roper Wensky up. Bases cleared. 11-2 lead for AC Flora. First pitch. That ball off the hands in the right field. Coming in is Motley. He's trying to chase it down the line. It's fair ball down the line in the corner. Motley has it. Roper around first. He will stand in the second with a 2-out double.
They are on it now.
Back-to-back doubles.
This is the hitting that we're used to.
Absolutely. Well, the Falcons have went the last 2 games without a double, uncharacteristic of AC Flora. It's now the third this game.
I think the Wren players are kind of hanging their heads now.
I told you, that's what had to happen. I didn't want another close game. Poured on, and Dylan Hernandez, technically the quote-unquote, not the winning run, but the potential winning run at second base for AC Flora. 11-2, the score. Thompson, the southpaw to the right-hander. And he'll step off. I'm going to be honest, guys. I thought that Charlie ball was gone off the bat.
Yeah,
I thought it was gone, too. It was. That's 2 of them that were so close. Rohan's second one and Charlie's.
Roper reaches base for the 3rd time today. Jeff and I were joking. The first pitch is fastball wide ball 1. We were just off of Roper Road here at Wren High School.
That's right. I noticed that.
Jeff was like, that has to be a good sign, right? I said, absolutely it does. And Roper now has walked. He's reached on an error, a technical error. It would have been a sacrifice fly. So unfortunate for Roper in the batting average category. And then the double. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. Roper at second will go back after Thompson steps off, and there's no one else up in the Wren bullpen. This is Thompson's inning to go. AC Flora have really piled it on, a 4-run 5th. Monty's still getting loose over there in the bullpen for AC Flora. The pitch now to Dylan. Fastball wide, ball 2. So bring Volkmer out to talk to his pitcher. I wanted a change of events, no, Jim. You were I wouldn't say nervous, but you were biting your tongue over there in the last half inning. All of a sudden, Slee's gotten a little bit bigger.
Well, if Ross is watching this stream, he's probably sitting there in his recliner going, Jim, get off the cliff.
Oh, man, that's how it feels, A 5-5 ball game between Airport and Hartsville still in the bottom of the 5th. Airport has first and second, 1 away. Or nobody out, excuse me. 2-0 to Dylan is swung through and missed. A changeup low for strike 1. Yeah, that Airport team, they can hit, I'll tell you that. I think the scouting report on that Airport team, compared to last year, they had the pitching and the bats came on at the end.
Mm-hmm.
This team, not as good as pitching, they're still really good, but I do think they have a more consistent lineup at the plate. The 2-1. Ball is weakly grounded over to the first baseman Davis off the end of the bat. He'll glove it and tag first. That will retire the side, and Wren will not be out of the game quite yet. However, AC Flora strikes a 4-run fifth inning. The Falcons.
Ross just texted me and he said, "You know I'm watching."
That's awesome. AC Flora, big time inning for the Falcons.
It was funny the other night in the press box up in the bird's nest. All of a sudden, all these little future Falcons came up. And they were my five of my grandchildren, and 2 of Jared Altris, who played on one of the Falcons teams. His 2 sons came up, and then Satch Freeman's little boy came up. So it was a full press box, and they all wanted to sit on my lap and see the game from where I was seeing it.
That's awesome. It's a cool job we get, don't we?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to sit down during a game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Umbrella over there.
Oh, I did have an umbrella
I
yesterday.
say we were sitting there. We were standing on the scaffolding yesterday, and Jeff's like, "Well, bad news for you. The pole is in my way for the umbrella, so now it's only above me and not you."
Yeah.
This is before the game when we didn't think the cloud was going to stay there. Because I remember I walked to the field. This is a true story. I walked to the field. My first words to Jeff, I looked up. I said, "What are the odds that cloud stays there for the game?" And he goes, "Not high." I said, "I really, really hope it does." Mind you, this is probably about an hour before first pitch.
Yeah.
It was the cloud stayed there until, I'm not kidding you, about the 5th inning.
Yeah, it did. It's crazy. It kept getting bigger. It was
But
weird.
to say it was really small, and all of a sudden,
It was like an isolated cloud.
I was like, "Thank you," because that genuinely saved me. I mean, I would have been beating sweat the entire time. I was only really bad, probably about an inning, and then the sun went down, and I was like, "Okay, this is manageable." You know, once the sun starts really setting, it starts getting more manageable for me. It's just when it's high, and I mean, I'll tell you what, setting that Blowfish outfield camera up, that is the most sweat I've ever beaten off. A ladder in dead center, no cloud cover, in the 100-degree heat. It's like middle of June and July, and you're just like, why am I here? Well, Colton Motley at the dish. He's 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Greg Scott back on the hill for the Falcons, who has a 9-run lead for AC Flora at the hill. First pitch, fastball called, strike 1 low in the zone. Again, game number 1, if AC Flora hangs on, is going to be on Tuesday right there at Falcon Field. The pitch. That ball is bounced over to the pitcher. Nice jumping snag from Riggs Scott. The flip on to first is in time for out number 1. Athletic play from the young sophomore.
Coach Marlowe says hi, Jim.
Tell him congratulations.
Yeah. No, he's listening now. So
He is
you,
my
you
buddy.
can tell him yourself.
He is my buddy, Coach Marlowe. Keep it up, man. I'll be there next week.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach Marlowe. It's looking like we'll have to unfortunately miss that Tuesday game with baseball playing the home state championship. First pitch called, strike 1, fastball. But Tuesday, he'll be high in center field. Or hopefully a 1-0 series lead against the War Eagles. The 0-1. Ball's popped foul right behind home plate. It is 0-2. And another note, as we were looking at this way, I guess I'll go two quick notes. First, foremost, AC Flora softball, baseball have yet to drop a game in the postseason.
I know, undefeated.
Undefeated.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
We are 6-0 here on the baseball diamond. I believe we are now 6-0 on the softball diamond as well. Coach Marlowe can check me. Either 6-0 or 7-0. Fastball up and in, ball 1. And we are now one of 3 teams remaining here in the postseason that has a chance to win not just a baseball, but also a softball state championship.
And a girls soccer tomorrow.
We are the only team that has that opportunity, yes.
Yep.
Sanders is hit. He will take first. Yeah, I included the diamond sports. I didn't include the soccer, but yes.
And that'll be back-to-back for them if they win.
That would be awesome.
Against that infamous Bishop England.
We talk about, we've given our praise to Coach Marlowe. How about Coach Navarro as well?
Oh, I know.
He's done such a great job.
I know. He was up there in the press box at football with me sometimes, and we would talk. And I keep telling him my little granddaughter, she's in the first grade over at Brennan, and she is going to be a good soccer player. You need to stick around for her.
Yeah.
Coach Marlowe is doing the coaching on the field, so I got to talk to Coach Navarro a lot during the fall. First pitch now. That one's a sky ball into right center field. Going over is the center fielder, Scott. He has a read, makes the one-handed grab for out number 2.
Charlie is so cool.
Yeah, Charlie makes it look easy.
I mean, he just is as cool as ice.
But yeah, no, Coach Navarro was up in the booth helping us for baseball. He was the one, I give him a lot of credit. He put the graphic on the spot for Roper getting 8,000 career passing yards, and he was the one who was able to work with us on that. And Roper hit 7,000 up at Southside Christian, hit 8,000, I believe it was the week before Camden. So I don't remember who that was. Maybe it was Camden. Either way, yeah. All-state football player, 2-time All-state baseball player. Ty Davis at the dish, first pitch. Swung through and missed.
Well, I remember going, I was calling PA the Creighton Middle School Championship, and I didn't know Roper was playing, and Charlie texted me, and I'll wait till after this pitch.
Pitch on the way, that ball swung through and missed as Riggs fell down, but it's strike number 2, nothing in 2-2 away now in the bottom of the 5th.
But Charlie texted me right before the game started, and he goes, "Do you know Roper is the quarterback for Creighton?" No, I didn't, man. I'm going to get into it now.
You had a pretty good Roper Wensky story at Camden. He's doing it now. The 0-2. Swung through and missed. Riggs Scott. Good morning,
Riggs.
good afternoon,
Way to go,
good
buddy.
night. A
Man.
3-pitch punch out. Wren comes up empty here in the bottom of the 5th. The Falcons can feel it. 6 outs away, and they'll bring the bats up here in the top half. That's how you do it.
That is how you do
I
it.
don't get many 3-pitch strikeouts. I've been waiting for you to use that good morning, good afternoon, good night call for a while. Finally got it. I have one more that I want to use, but I kind of did the same one again. Oh, get one more for me, Riggs. I got you. Don't worry. I swear. I mean, I'll sit there and I'll just like listen to calls because I watch a lot of baseball. I'll just like listen to calls and I'll just write stuff down. I'm absolutely a nerd. Absolutely.
Listen, you're not. Because I sit there and I'll go to away games and I will listen to the PA announcers, and especially college, and I kind of listen to what they say, and I'll try to imitate them because they're good.
Oh yeah,
they're good.
I mean,
who's the PA announcer for Carolina basketball and football? What?
I know who it is, and I cannot think of it.
Well, my son-in-law and daughter live next door to him. Over on Sanford Drive. And I'd go over there and I would talk to him about, he lived next door, and I talked to him about, what he did and everything. And I said, well, you got a big advantage over me because you got a spotter.
Spotters are really nice.
It makes a big difference when somebody's talking in your ear,
I mean, that's why radio broadcasts for college are so good. They have a spotter. I mean, you are hundreds of feet above the field of play. You have to have a spotter. You have no chance. I mean,
I got a monitor right in front of me.
Oh, Jeff saved my life with some monitor for football. It is.
Basketball was hardest for me to do the PA on because it's so fast, and I can't get the fouls in and everything. It's just so fast.
For me, football is just so hard because it's just so many people in one spot for me that I'm like, it's someone in there. I can't always see who's at the bottom of that pile.
Hey,
you do a good job with football. I mean, because I had a hard time at Memorial, especially, in the far corner, it would be a lot of shadows, and I couldn't see the numbers.
Tell Jeff thank you. That's the monitor for me.
Jim. Speaking of spotting things, if you can't spot the nerdism in another person, you might also be a nerd.
Well, I know I'm a nerd. Okay. I'm going to see the Mandalorian and Grogu. Okay?
No, Alex, you're not a nerd.
McLean Knight getting his first at bat of the post, his second at bat of the postseason here. First pitch to the southpaw is fastball, low ball 1. McLean was 1 for 1 with an RBI against Pickens. That was back in the first game AC Flora played here in the 2026 postseason.
Yeah, at this point, keeping him in for defense is much more important.
Yeah, so
and he's a good hitter.
Oh yeah, no, he's one of the top sophomores in the class. The 1-and-0's college trick, 1 a fastball away, 1 ball, 1 strike, and I mean, he definitely McLean has had he's such a promising young kid, and I mean, just 222 on the season for batting average, but 2 RBIs, and I think he's gonna be one of the stalwarts here in AC Flora for the next 2 years while he's here. The 1-1, fastball up and in, ball
Was
2.
it like just 2 for 9?
No, it's
4
he's
for 18.
He has 22 he has 18 at bats. Oh yeah, so I guess 4 for 18, but
Yeah, maths.
yeah, something like that. He has a double as well. 2 RBIs, 1 double. Maybe a good pitcher too. Pitch on the way from McLean. That one's flared out to right field. Motley racing into the line. He's got room and makes the play for out number 1. Just off the end of the bat, Motley runs it down. His speed out there enough to take away a base hit for McLean Knight, and it's out number 1. So now it's Jack Chetwood back at the dish. Jack has laid on a sacrifice bunt. He's walked and he's flown out today. Doing the dirty work for AC Flora in the sense. Southpaw Thompson at the hill. One away in the top of the 6th. The pitch on the way. Change up called, strike one, middle of the zone, and AC Flora cannot put another run up here against Wren in the 6th. We will have to go a full 7 no matter what happens. The pitch. That ball is golfed into left field. Coming in is Knighton. He's racing, he loses his head, he dives and makes the grab for out number 2.
Good catch.
Nice catch from Knighton. Nice dive and grab, robs Jack of a hit. And now is Monty Lafitte up with 2 away.
And he made up for that drop ball at the fence.
That's tough.
Now, well, you look back on it, that drop is hurting them a lot
Pretty
more.
costly.
Yeah, because now they would have theoretically got the inning after Dylan flew out to the center fielder. Instead, it was the RBI single from Tyler that got EC Flora another run. Now it's Monty, first pitch, swung through and missed. A fastball low for strike 1. Oh, Airport has taken the lead against Hartsville. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Wow.
A triple to unload the bases from Brady and Gross. This game looked like it may go 3, which, as we said last week at the same time, Jim, no complaints from our end.
Hey, extra innings and burn your pitchers.
I mean, Wren had to play 3 games last week as the second pitch from Lafitte. That one's clubbed into right field. Coming on is Motley. He has to let that one drop for a base knock. So Lafitte with his second hit of the day potentially has a 2-out rally in store for our Falcons. So now it's the big bat Rohan Bremer who has had a double, a walk, and a homer today. But we were talking about it last, and we wanted, we were excited that the off prospect of, we were expecting to play Fountain Inn with them being so good, and Wren, had the great upset. But we were like, yeah, let's go and go 3, waste as much pitching, as much, as much energy as possible. And I can't say it's played a factor in these 2 games, but definitely didn't hurt.
I think in high school it does hurt a little bit. I mean, you just don't have the bench strength on high school teams.
Well, I mean, you only play, a max of 3 games a week, 4 if you're playing a tournament, and those only happen once, maybe twice a year.
Right.
You get the spring break tournament, you get the beginning of the year tournament. So, you're only used to playing 3 games, and you get burnt out playing 3 games. You play 2, and you get some extra rest.
I mean, most high school teams usually have 2 good pitchers. Now, I've seen some teams that had more than that.
First pitch called, strike 1, fastball up high.
East Side was one. We lost them in the upper state.
I mean,
A couple of years ago,
They had a lot of good players.
they were loaded.
looking back on it now, we had Sparky, Sam, and Tyre last year.
Mm-hmm.
A great trio of pitchers. 0-1. That ball is off the end of the bat, back to the pitcher. Thompson collects and bobbles, but makes the throw to first for out number 3. So we will go into the 7th inning. Before that, it's the bottom of the 6th. AC Flora still in front 11-2. And, Jim, we were talking, me and Jeff on the way up here, we would have potentially had another one with how Scott Graham has blossomed. He's going to Newberry as well.
I really think Chetwood may see something this summer. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I mean, he is playing at such a high level. And, he may just want to go to college.
I mean, he's part of that 2-1-5 team. So
Yeah.
he's still going to play baseball for the summer.
He's a Clemson Tiger, right?
And he wants to be a Tiger.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. No, all love, Jack.
Tiger.
All love, but I did get my, I do have my degree at the other school.
I don't know. I just think he could play somewhere, definitely.
I mean, you remember, we both mentioned it. Jeff, you weren't there for it, but me and Jeff were getting the lineup card from Daniel in the Saturday game, and the Daniel head coach said, that third baseman, is Chet going anywhere? And we're like, not yet, but he could.
But he has got a rocket arm from third.
A rocket arm, and I think you described him perfectly.
And he can play all positions.
Mm-hmm.
He's a vacuum over there. I think that's the best way to describe. I think that's how you described him, Jim, and it's accurate.
Well, Monty's not in yet.
No, and with how Riggs is pitching, you're good with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Riggs will get 7, 8, 9. It's Volkmer, Knighton, and Youngblood here in the 6th. And, of course, and then Austin waiting afterwards, so you'd like to get the 3 outs here and not worry about it. Last time we had a 1-2-3 inning, it was the first inning.
Yeah, Riggs has thrown 20 pitches, 17 strikes.
And, theoretically, if you finish off this game, he shouldn't get above the maximum. He should be able to pitch next Tuesday because you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as rest days. You have 4 rest days, so.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, pitch count is not coming a factor quite yet. So right on right, Volkmer has reached base twice, a walk and a single for him. First pitch is tapped foul right behind home plate, back into the netting, 0-1.
Well, like I said before, if y'all are going to do the stream for the Flora softball team on Wednesday, I'll be glad to step up and help you a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know a little bit about softball. My niece is the head coach at Dixie High School, and Charlie had me do a PA for one of the state championship games at a neutral field probably about 5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
We played over at Carolina. That was a nice field. Boy, you talk about having all the equipment that you ever need.
South Carolina, it's like, what is it, South Carolina softball field or at Beckett Field at South Carolina Softball Stadium?
Yeah,
Is
that's where they had the
it's a
neutral.
mouthful. I remember we had to learn softball because one of the classes I took was a broadcasting class, and we got to, and part of the class, if you wanted to, which I did and did both, you apply and you get to broadcast some South Carolina softball games. And so I was able to broadcast some South Carolina softball games, so I had to memorize that, among a couple other things. That pitch is slammed in the center field, but right at Charlie Scott. He ranges back, makes the one-handed grab for out number 1.
It's a little bit different game. You don't have a pitcher's mound.
Circle.
And it's just, and I think if it goes in the extra innings, they start putting I don't know, at least I thought they did, put somebody at second base, a runner at second base.
I'm not sure the high school
They don't do
works.
that anymore.
Jeff, do you know? I'm sure the high school. I'm sure Coach Marlowe could tell us. I'm sure
I
he's
haven't gotten that
listening
far in a game
in.
yet.
I haven't got that far in a game either for high school.
Wait, yeah, Coach Marlowe.
Coach Marlowe's listening. I'm sure he could tell us
Yeah,
the rule.
text me and let me know.
First pitch now to the 9-hole. That pitch is golfed in this right center field. It's actually going to tail towards the right fielder, McLean Knight. He's got to read and makes the grab for out number 2. And those balls are so hard to track. That ball is high in the night sky, and McLean was able to track it easily.
It's like Artemis 3.
What the heck is that? It's a bug with a stinger on it, it looked like.
I thought you were saying that about Artemis 3.
Oh, no. I was.
That's a quality.
It looked like a flying.
NASA
It looked
joke.
like a flying ant, but I don't think it was an. I don't think it was a flying ant. Back to the top of the order. Austin up 1 on, 2 away now. First pitch, runner goes. The pitch called strike 1, a fastball. Dillon throwing his second, a little off the mark and not in time. A stolen bag, number 9 for Hutto.
They're going to take some chances on the bases now.
Yeah, no, it's
They got to.
down to the last 4 outs here in this game, and this is the big bat. He had an RBI fielder's choice the last go around. He's reached off a single and he's flown out to center field. Austin awaits the pitch. That ball is driven into center field. Charlie going back. He has to go back and makes a nice grab at the wall. Charlie Scott.
What amazing. He is an amazing athlete.
I don't even
It's just, gosh, oh, Lord.
don't even talk. Jim's doing all the hard stuff for me. What a play from Charlie Scott. A 9-run ball game going to the 7th.
He makes the big plays in the outfield.
I mean, that was outstanding. That ball looked like it was coming right at him, and all of a sudden, it jumped off the bat, leaping grab.
Again, he makes it look so easy.
Effortless, absolutely.
I mean, he's just kind of trotting back there.
He's like, oh, yeah. I was like, I'll just jump and I'll grab it, and, I'll make the play, whatever.
Oh, goodness.
Gosh, give his brother some hard time. Why you make me move that much? I don't think that's what was said, but it would be pretty funny if it was.
I am going to miss seeing him play.
Well, with how it's looking, 3 more outs away from getting 1 more week of it. And how, I mean, Jeff, I think, and Jim, we talked about it a little bit, but I think, Jim, you were saying it a lot last year, and it's the way, the big hit.
Mm-hmm.
This year, we're hitting 411 with runners in scoring position. Last year, we were only hitting 337. That has been such a major impact to how this team's in the postseason played. I mean, the way we're hitting with runners in scoring position, we're hitting when it matters,
Yep.
and we're closing out games.
Well, the 3 things, we're not making errors, we're playing good defense, and we're hitting, and the pitching has been, you can't say exceptional, but it has been really good, really good.
AC Flora with an team ERA of 2.01, a team batting average of 388. On base percentage of the team is 502. I mean, that's all you can ask for.
Only
really.
3 strikeouts tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're doing well. It's 9-1-2, Joe Ray, Logan Price, Charlie Scott. And well, now that we're looking, Joe Ray had the big hit back in the 5th to really kind of put the game in AC Flora's majorly favor. He had
I
the
am
2
so
RBI
glad
single.
Joe's stepping up. We're going to need him next week.
Absolutely. He has been. I mean, you know, I think what makes this team so dangerous, and I think Sam said it on air back in the Forest Acres, is the fact that, you know, the 8 and the 9 hole have been incredible.
I know.
What, 4 for 6, 3 RBIs?
Yeah, 4 for 6 for RBIs. I mean,
4
geez.
runs.
Good math, Jeff.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at Game Changer. It's kind of easy.
Darn it, I have it in front of me on my scorecard. But yeah, no, you're not wrong either. The 0-2 to Ray. Breaking ball in the left-handed box.
It's out of memory.
I was about to say, I was like, that's pretty impressive, Jeff, the fact that you just knew that quick. I was like, geez, I mean, I have it in front of me, so it's a little easier for me.
It's like Jeff AI.
Jeff AI. Aurora, is that what you're?
Huh?
Well, no, that's the one Publix uses, Aurora. What do you
No,
use?
I use Gemini.
Gemini, yeah. No ChatGPT?
Well, nah, mostly because I create images and
Pop foul.
audio and stuff. So
And I will say, you know, not just this is an AI, but you said you have a pretty cool thumbnail for the next softball game we do.
Oh yeah, no, I actually made that one.
Yeah, that sounds like you didn't use AI. That's why I said not AI, but.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Ray fighting here against Thompson. The pitch it again. It's spoiled off yet again, and we'll do it one more time. Well, 3 outs away from taking the Upper State Championship. I mean, how important is it to these seniors, Jim, you think? I mean, you've called these last couple of years.
I mean, you will see it a little bit here. I mean,
Pitch is pop foul. This one's a play for us, and it will go over our heads. No. You know, the only thing the AD, Mr. Yarborough, told us before, he said coming up here, he said, just make sure you watch out for foul balls. We haven't really had anything come close, unfortunately.
I don't know, swivel.
Had no swivel.
like I was going to say, you will see a little bit of it here, but they know, and Andy knows, the prize is next week. You know, that's when you're going to see some big. You'll see a dog pile at the pitcher's mound if we win this thing next week.
Yeah.
I mean, they all know it. I mean, 9 wins to take home a state championship. AC Flora here on the baseball diamond, a perfect 6-0. And they're 3 outs away from 7-0. They'd like to add a little more insurance. Joe Ray with an excellent at-bat here against Thompson. Joe waits the pitch.
And the only thing I regret is that next week it's going to play out that, again, I will not be able to do the PA for a state championship game.
Oh no.
I've only done it once.
Really?
Out of all the ones I've done, I've only done it once.
Well, don't say that, Jim. There's a chance we play Saturday.
Well, that would be a neutral field.
No, 4A at home. We'll be home.
Oh yeah, for this one,
Saturday.
playing them, yeah,
No. I'm saying, like, if next week it's not neutral, we'll play at home next week.
right.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you
I'm talking about the last game to win the state.
Yeah, I'm saying we play Saturday. We'd be at Falcon Field if we made a
What is
Saturday
it?
game.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, Thursday,
Saturday.
Yeah.
But I think the last game on the state championship is neutral. Isn't it?
For every other classification, yes. For
Oh.
ours, no.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
really?
Ours will be home.
Okay.
So don't say that. We.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I thought it was going to be a neutral field.
Well, don't hope for that. I like sweeps.
Yeah, the high school league bracket said
Yeah, it's
1 and 3 are home
Yeah.
for the lowest RPI.
Okay.
So Joe Ray, after drawing an exceptional walk, it's now Logan Price, who's reached base all 3 times. That one's off the end of the back, tapped over to first. Davis will glove it and just tag out Price for out number 1.
You know, like you said, I don't want to have to call it then. I'd rather win it away. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be neutral.
Yeah, no, I've looked at that bracket a couple times for obvious reasons. The first time they've gotten Logan out today. Joe will take second off the play. Back to the top of the order, Charlie Scott, who had an outstanding grab to end the game and end the inning in the 6th. That was a 10-pitch walk for Joe Ray, officially. Pitch on the way to Charlie is a foul ball over the net. 0-1. Again, 11-2. AC Flora has been in front from the 2nd inning and have not looked back. Pitch to Charlie. Ball skips in. Nice read from Joe Ray. Hey, he holds up at second after Volkmer kept in front of that ball. Still 9-5 lead for Airport. Hartsville had a threat earlier, but I don't believe it came to pass as Airport was able to get out of the 6th inning, and they are now 3 outs away from potentially going to a Game 3 deciding at Hartsville on Saturday. The 1-1. Fastball low. Another job from Volkmer to stay alive.
58-foot fastballs.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be, how many feet does it have to be, like 60?
66.
60
60 feet, 6 inches.
Exactly, I knew that.
Yeah.
Yep. I know the left field line 295.
They put so Coach Marla said they put a runner on second. Hold up.
That pitch is drilled to deep center field. Going back, Youngblood. He's looking up, and it's off the wall. It'll drop. This time it will definitely be a triple. Yeah, Charlie will stand into third with a triple.
Lord.
Joe Ray.
Man, he was flying.
He was not taking his chances that time.
He was going to get that triple that time.
Absolutely. An RBI triple for Charlie Scott. It's now 12-2 Falcons.
Yeah, so Coach Marlowe said put a runner on second in the 9th inning.
That's what I thought.
Ninth inning.
International tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So, and also for Charlie, he now ties Joe Ray with the team high 3 triples, and Charlie has the team high 17 extra base hits. Technically, if you count the home runs, it's 23. So Roper Wensky up. Charlie's at third with 1 away.
Are we still looking for insurance runs?
That ball's line on the left field line. It's
Yes,
a
we
fair
are.
ball. Yes, we are. We'll take what we can get. An RBI single from Roper.
Boy, this has turned very nasty for the Hurricanes.
I mean, there's not been many times where they've gotten run ruled this year. Their pitching has kept them in every single ball game, and they have not seen. I mean, there's been a time where Fountain Inn got him in 6, but
You taking him out? I mean, I don't understand this, but that's okay.
will be Hutto going to come on. He's been the courtesy runner all game, and he'll make his 8th appearance of the season.
You don't want a pitcher to try to overthrow or something.
No, I mean, there's at this point. Hutto with a 4.20 ERA. He pitched in Game 2 of the Fountain Inn series and gave up no earned runs off of 2 hits and an inning and 2/3. Oh, the bats have come alive for AC Flora. It is a hit parade here against Wren. We have now racked up 15 hits.
Has everybody on the team got a hit?
Gotten a hit?
Dylan.
Dylan and Jack, technically. Jack doesn't have a hit. Technicality. He had a sacrifice bunt.
Okay.
Although Dylan's forgiven. He had the 2-run home run in the last game.
Yeah, Dylan's okay. Dylan was allowed to take the off day.
I don't think we should bench him.
He's been really good behind the plate. He's he didn't even have to get hit. I mean, he hasn't been struck out as hitting the ball.
No, Dylan's all right. We're not taking Dylan out.
He'll be fine.
And this is who this pitcher's getting ready to face.
Yeah, Dylan Hernandez. Well, Dylan could change it. Dylan and Jack theoretically can change it still. If one of them gets on, they'll both have a chance to continue that. Well, it was a packed out crowd up here earlier in the game. They all disappeared.
And I think I'm hearing some of the fans from Hurricanes are trying to figure out how they can come back in this game.
So they're in a tough spot right now.
They got to get this out here.
A long 2-out rally, or a long 9th inning rally. They need, what are they, 11 runs down?
I mean, is it possible?
I mean,
anything's possible.
Anything's possible. We saw River Bluff come back from 9-0 against.
Yep.
I think in the state it is 1 and 2. I mean, we beaten James Allen, don't get me wrong, so we may have an opportunity. I'd like to see us play Dorman today. It'd be cool.
I would too.
But yeah, I think those two have been the top 2 teams in the state the whole season, wire to wire.
When we played them, we weren't hitting like this.
No. It's after 3 straight days of baseball, and they're pitching. They have the most pitching depth in the state. is the simple answer. We saw them at Forest Acres, and I mean, they were throwing their LSU commit on that Thursday. They were throwing every guy. I mean, they only repeated the pitcher one time, and it was the LSU kid because they wanted to get him innings because he had fighting a blister that week. Connor Wells, #1 player in the junior class. Dylan, that one's hammered in the left field, but right at Knighton. Knighton will make the stab and grab for out number 2. And it will be McLean Knight, I believe, back out there for his second at-bat of the game. He flew out to the right fielder his first go-around. 2 away now. AC Flora has scored in 5 of 7 innings here against the Golden Hurricanes. All the Falcon dub out lively still. First pitch, fastball upstairs, ball 1. AC Flora can feel it. Roper over at first. The pitch on the way home. That ball is right down the right field line. That will be a base knock. And it gets by Motley, so McLean will be on his horse to 2. Roper will go to 3.
Wow.
Sliding into second is McLean Knight after a rope down the right field line.
Jeez. Good Lord.
That was a rocket. And now it's Jack Chetwood. Again, we talked about Jack doing the gritty work. It was a nice play, diving grab from Knighton to take away a hit for Jack, but he also has a walk and an RBI safety squeeze this evening. First pitch on the way. That ball is driven into center field. Going back is Youngblood. He'll have room and make the grab for out number 3. 2 more runs come home as Jack Chetwood gave it a ride, just couldn't find the open grass, and we are 3 outs away from an upper state championship. Let's get them.
All right.
They're hitting, even if they're catching them, they're hitting them out there.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no. We play pepper a lot. I think Charlie Scott described it pretty well after the Daniel game. See ball, hit ball.
Right.
That's what he told me after I was walking over. I was talking to Dylan, and Charlie goes, "Look," he just kind of looks at me, kind of shrugs, and goes, "See ball, hit ball." I said, "Yeah, you're not wrong." And
Riggs again. All right.
hey, same as the rest of the bullpen, you know.
Yeah.
Riggs is pitching well, only got 1 hit.
1 hit, no walks.
He's hit 2 batters. This is his only knock.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Wait,
so he's only thrown 2 balls.
Well, I mean, the most important stat in this whole regard is the goose egg in the earned runs category, and the goose egg in the substantial runs category.
But he's thrown 26 pitches, 22 strikes. And so 2 of the 4 non-strikes were hit by pitch.
Is that good?
He's only had 2 balls.
Is that good?
That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Man. Yeah, and in fact, that second hit by pitch, it was a really good pitch. Inside part of the plate, maybe? It may have been over the plate.
Well, stay away from depth perception here. Well, this will be another multi-inning performance from Riggs Scott, who has taken the ball with Sam McCutcheon and Lucas Price with 3. This will be Riggs' 4th and last inning of the day, if he can get through it. Hard of the order, 2-3-4. Wincoop, first pitch is going to hit him, I guess. I think it was in the shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, no one's arguing, so. Now Colton Motley, or no. It'll be Ben Giebelhausen.
You did good with that last name.
Giebelhausen.
I was worried he was going to play the last game at Flora, and I was going, how can I pronounce this game and its name, because I didn't ask you before.
I would.
Where is it? Let me see.
Giebelhausen.
Giebelhausen.
14.
It is Giebelhausen.
Giebelhausen.
I mean,
Giebelhausen.
there are some fun names to say.
That's right up your alley, Jeff, from
Yeah, I don't
Germany.
know it.
You know?
I got the nod of approval from the German. I did my job. But no, I told you there's some fun names to say broadcasting. Giebelhausen is indeed one of those names. I'll tell you that right now. First pitch to the right-hander. That ball is lined in the left field. That ball is going to hook foul. The senior 0 for 2 this season. Coach Thompson getting on that bat in his final game here in the Wren uniform. And, you know, I'm all for a 1-2-3 inning, but it would be cool
for him.
It would be
rope it down the line.
as much as Riggs strike him out, but you know it would be cool to see him get one potentially. Dugout, the Wren dugout, they've been a little quieter lately, but they come alive for Giebelhausen. The 0-1 runner goes. Pitch is over Giebelhausen's head. So Wren Kopp will take second.
Riggs, come on, buddy. Let's get. What do I always say about the last 3 outs?
They're always the hardest.
What's Giebelhausen's first name?
Ben.
Okay. He's not a German exchange student then.
No, I would assume I'm assuming he has some relatives integrated from Germany some time ago. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. It's now 1-2. Well, what a story for this Wren team if this does come to an end. They were unranked for most of the season. Preseason number 10. Prep Baseball only ranked them on April 20th. They come in as the 6th ranked team in 4A, 19th ranked team in the state. And I mean, the postseason run they've had, they got through their district unscathed and then knocked off what's been the wire-to-wire number 1 team in 4A all season, Fountain Inn. The 1-2. Change-up misses in tight ball 2.
Didn't miss by much.
No, it did not. This team won 9 of their last 13. They had a lot of tight games they won, and AC Flora outmatching the pitch is tapped foul. Giebelhausen stays alive. And I believe this Wren team, first time they made an upper state championship series. At least in the modern era, I couldn't find anything.
I think you're right. I haven't seen them.
Well, this is the first time a lot of these Falcons have come to Wren, including our coach Andy Hallett. Riggs will deliver yet again the pitch. Swung through and missed. It's a strikeout for Giebelhausen. Nice pitch from Riggs after a good at-bat from the senior, one you should be proud of.
2 away from upper state.
Yes, sir, and now it's Cooper Sanders. Sanders has walked, been hit by a pitch, and struck out looking, so he's yet to put the ball onto the field of play today. The hulking righty will dig in. Wren Kopp on second, 1 away. Pitch from Riggs. Fastball up and in, hits him again.
Gosh.
Of course, not intentional at this part of the game. I think Riggs is trying to pitch a bit inside and comes a bit too far inside. So Sanders will get to first. He'll be Wren Kopp at second now for Tanner Smith.
And there's a runner.
Yeah. This will be a pitch runner as Sanders will leave baseball field for potentially his final time here as a Golden Hurricane. Connor Smith, the junior, will run for him. He'll get a standing ovation from the crowd. So Tanner Smith, the senior, he's 0 for 3 today. However, one of his outs was an incredible play from Roper Wensky, the college Charleston commit. First pitch, the fastball upstairs, ball 1. Well, earlier in the game, Monty was warming up. I don't believe Coach Hallett wants to go to Monty unless he feels like he absolutely has to. Riggs has hit 2 batters and struck out 1 here in the 7th. Pitch on the way. Fastball inside, ball 2. Let's take a check at the lower state championship. It was 9-5 last time I checked, and Hartsville was almost down. That ball misses, and it's now 3-0. It's now 9-7. Hartsville has scratched a couple runners off against Airport in the top of the 7th. And the tying run to the plate with 2 away. And this may be all for Riggs.
It's going Joe?
I believe Monty.
I think he pointed at Joe.
Oh, maybe. Joe, I didn't see Joe get warm, but.
Yeah, he's been on the field.
Yeah, he's fine. Well, no, that Monty was warming up between innings.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I meant. Yeah. So Joe Ray will come in relief, try to get the final 2 out. Riggs Scott had an incredible outing for himself. Pitched 3 1/3 innings. Still has 0 earned runs on the score sheet, but we'll see if that can hold. Riggs will go into the field, and Joe Ray will switch with them. Oh, now Hartsville has the tying runner on the base paths. They're not dead quite yet, y'all. And we were talking, we'll say it on air. It does bode well for us that it's Hartsville and Airport on the other side. Because Airport, I can't imagine what it was to stream. Coach Bradwell has been at the Forest Acres Classic all year. Pretty much the last couple of years. So I'd find it hard to believe they don't want to stream. And Hartsville would have streamed playoff football a couple years ago.
Yeah,
So
I would think they would let us come in.
I wouldn't say it's a done deal for Flora fans, but it looks likely. I would say it looks good, but obviously nothing said. And I thought we were going to go to West Side last year to play for the football, and they were like, no. And I was like, they're like ticket sales. And I'm like, what do you mean ticket sales? It's not going to change. It's basically a 2.5 hour drive.
If Airport wins, we might have to do some dual streams with Palmetto Sports Network. What? Palmetto Sports Network.
Again, Hartsville not dead quite yet. They have the tying run at first. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. It's Cash Epps who's trying to close it off. Where are they in their order? They have a pitch, or no, they have the no, the leadoff man's back in there. Yeah, it's the top of the order, but it's a 1-2 count. Well, right here, Joe Ray will come in to pitch. Riggs Scott will slide into short, just the 2 changing places in a sense. Joe Ray is now making his 10th appearance of the season, a 0.64 ERA over 11 innings pitched. He's heading here to 3-0 count. The first pitch, fastball call, strike 1, low in the zone. The pitch from Joe. That ball on the ground, past the diving Chet, one in the left field. Logan will quickly throw that ball in. Smith keeps it going. So this will be Austin Vinson. Vinson, the starting pitcher yesterday. He is, of course, is a senior as well. So this is his final at-bat in a Wren uniform. Vinson 0 for 6 with 3 punch-outs so far at the plate this year. First pitch on the way is a sky-high pop-up in shallow right field. It's Roper and McLean, and Roper, the second baseman, calls him off. It's out number 2. And now Wren down to the final out of their season. A nice play from Roper and McLean. It looked like those 2 may come together, and Roper called him off, and McLean was able to stay away. So the last chance here for Wren is Lucas Volkmer. 1 out away, Jim.
I know. It's hard to get the outside in the 7th, but we're doing it.
Trying to do it just now. 11-run advantage for Volkmer at the dish, who trying to keep his season alive. The pitch on the way is a fastball wide, ball 1. And Airport to close this game out. It'll be a Game 3 deciding game in Hartsville on Saturday. Keep an eye on that one. It's quite literally on Game Changer in front of me. The 1-0. Fastball, that one's driven in the left field. Price ranging back. He looks up, and that ball is just shy of the wall. It'll 1 bounce. Price will race in. It's a 2 RBI double for Volkmer. And that is the final in Airport. Cash Epps strikes out Atkinson. So there will be a Game 3 for the lower state championship on Saturday in Hartsville.
Wow.
Now let's get one more out here. Gage Knighton, the batter at the dish. Another senior here for this Wren squad. Pitch on the way. Fastball high, ball 1.
Throw strikes. Trust your infield.
Absolutely. Joe will fire the pitch. That one's a high fly ball to left. Logan will go back. He ranges, makes the grab, and the EC Flora Falcons.
That's it.
The heartache is over. This team will play for a state championship next week.
Like I said, you see, they're happy, but they're going to be, hopefully, that's to next week.
Yeah, it was a very contained celebration there. It was get riled up and then turn to business. 3 straight years, 4 really.
4. And as I say in the bird's nest, and that's the ball game, folks. Our final score tonight: AC Flora 13, Wren Hurricanes 4.
Pleasure, Jim. And I mean, it's been the last 4 years. Back to that East Side where they wanted to go to a state championship. The last couple of years not getting out of the first round, and all of a sudden, that all washes away.
It does.
They have one more task at hand. The final task that Coach Hallett has given his team will now reach the final week.
It's amazing.
2026 season.
I think it's destiny, hopefully.
I mean, that would be the 8th state championship for Coach Hallett.
Yeah. And then they got to start, after he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, then they got to start having conversations about naming the field Hallett Field.
I mean,
in my opinion.
I mean, at that point, it's becoming a problem.
They need to have it Hallett Field.
I don't know if Howard was waving at us or waving goodbye, but either way, Falcons get it done. They did their jobs. And AC Flora will play for a state title game. What an offense. I mean, offense limits Wren to just 4 runs today, but I mean, offensively, the bats were absolutely incredible. What was it? I believe we ended with 16 hits.
And Wren took that score off the board very fast.
Yeah, 16 hits for AC Flora, 13 runs. The Falcons, well, we will see on Tuesday night at Falcon Field.
Yes.
Jim will be up there. Me and Jeff will be down there. And Jeff, this is cool for you. I mean, we've been so close, and this is the one sport we can do a state championship of.
That's right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, lacrosse has made it. This will be, what is this now, the 5th team in spring sports for AC4 to make a state title game?
Yep.
Tennis 1, girls soccer tomorrow, softball next week, Flora next week, and of course lacrosse just a game shy of their ultimate goal.
Oh, we got the game.
I mean, I said ultimate
a win,
goal.
a win
Ultimate goal.
shy.
Well, guys, I appreciate you letting me join the
Thank you for doing it.
triumphant trio.
Triumphant trio. We were triumphant tonight, weren't we?
We were. And I will see y'all next week.
Awesome,
Absolutely. Going to be a fun, hopefully, week at EC Flora High School.
And I got to get my wife back to Columbia because it's way past her bedtime.
It's past my bedtime.
Thanks, guys.
Pleasure,
No problem.
Jim. And well, that'll do it for me, Jeff and Jim. It's been a pleasure, everyone. And again, 13-4, state championship bound. Our Falcons 2 wins away.
Yeah. So the girls' game tomorrow will be on NFHS Network. I'll probably be there to film, and if we win, I'll post highlights. Nah, we're good. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.